What's good, yo? It's been a minute.
Yo, it has, man.
How you
What's
been,
good,
yo?
yo? I'm
How
good,
you been?
B. Like teabagging these hoes, the usual, nothing changed. Like nothing nothing changed at all, yo. Like except that we haven't been live for a minute, yo. Like
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been live.
it has. So a lot of shit has gone on in the world, right?
A lot of
And I
shit
can't
like what?
I can't even keep contact with it. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there's
Like
a lot of shit. A lot of shit has gone on since we
and I'm
last been
still
on the air.
and you know what? I'm still not vaccinated because I don't care about being vaccinated. Y'all can have that shit. You can't
Oh
tell me
yeah.
what to do. Yeah.
Nobody's telling you what to do.
Yeah, but they are though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why they're telling you what to do. Like this is my stance against this shit. And I'm gonna speak on it.
All right,
Right?
speak on it. Go ahead.
How the fuck are you gonna yo, how the fuck you bribing people to get vaccinated, man? Yo, you know what? I used to pass by on Yankee Stadium and shit, and they'll be like, "Oh, you get a vaccine, we give you Yankee tickets." Why the fuck are you bribing people to get
They did that
vaccinated?
with Yankee tickets?
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't know they did that. I know they were giving
bro.
out $100 to kids and shit
Yeah,
to get vaccinated.
yo, you know what? Now, if you bribing people to get, you know what I'm saying, a vaccine that doesn't work.
Yeah, well, some people got asked out. You know what I mean?
Bro.
I mean, I'll be honest. They didn't scare me into getting it. The statistics got me into getting it. Not what they said is what I saw. You
bro.
know what I mean? And
Cheers to cheers to you,
I
cheers to
have
you for that
underlying
one. But
issues. Nigga, Mo, bro, I have underlying issues. So I went ahead and got the shot so I don't fuck around and because let me tell you something. I have a serious case of chronic
diarrhea.
asthma. No, fuck you, diarrhea. And I can't afford to be in a situation where I can't breathe. You understand?
George Floyd
So,
couldn't breathe either. Neither Eric
well,
Garden. But that's another thing. Like, anyways, um, back to this. Pandemic was the pan. I mean, my opinion was the pandemic real. Yeah, but yo, you know what? Numbers could be manipulated, man, and I don't care what
and you need to
nobody
start. You
says.
need to start. You need to start fronting too because at one point you were like, "Yo, I got to get that shit. I'm gonna get that shit. I'm gonna get that shit."
Yo,
Then all of a sudden,
I only said that
wait a
shit.
minute, wait a minute. All of a
Oh,
sudden, when you found out you ain't have that shit, you were like, "Fuck that shit," because you were
yo,
all about
bro.
that shit, Nemo.
Yo.
Bro.
All right,
Don't.
all right, all
All
right.
right, go
Yo,
ahead.
hey, yo. You know what? Let me tell the story.
Go ahead.
I was delivering in the Bronx one day, right? And like, there's this dude. I ain't gonna name no names, right? He's there coughing, so I gave him this look like this. Better go ahead with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You better go, turn around or whatever. I was like, you good?
Right.
He's like, todo tan bien, todo tan bien. I'm like, all right, fair enough. So like, I'm delivering to him, right? Like me and his boss have like a, you know what I'm saying, a rapper, right? Where
Right.
he's always cracking on me, I'm always cracking on him.
Right.
So, so like, I was like, hey, hermano también. Ah, tiene COVID. I leave him just look like this. Everybody was laughing, right?
Yeah, that shit
Everybody
was
was laughing.
funny.
So I was like, all right, you know what? They joking. Yo, 2 days later, I go to him, whatever, right? And like, his store ain't open. I'm like, yo, you know what? He probably stepped out, probably doing the job. I'll come back later. So I give him, saying, a courtesy call. And he was like, hey, man, you need to go get tested. Everyone
Oh
has
man.
COVID, and this, that, and the third. I was like, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I got nervous because I'm always around my parents. Never mind me.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm always, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always, around my parents and they have underlying issues, right?
Right.
So then, like, over that weekend, I slept like a baby,
Right.
right? Then, like, my taste started going. I was like, holy shit. So, like, I was eating raw onions for the past 3 days every morning to make sure my taste was there.
That's
yeah, I
pretty
got,
fucking. That's
yeah,
pretty fucking nasty.
yeah, I got a little nervous, but yo, you know what though? Here's the thing, right? The thing is this: I really don't understand why you have to like bribe someone to get a vaccine that does not work. Cheers.
I mean, I know. People are saying, it don't work because people who are vaccinated are getting sick and still dying. You know what I'm saying? But
So,
to
so
some
you
people it's working
you don't
for, and
go
some people
you
it isn't.
You know what? And
You
another
know
thing too.
what?
Remember that time? Remember that last time I got the flu shot, bro?
Yeah,
And like I was deathly ill.
yeah, man. I remember that shit.
After that, I never took the flu shot again. And
Yeah,
yo, I've been good. And that's another thing, man. Like every time I took the flu shot, I always got banged up, like deathly ill.
right.
So then I stopped taking the flu shot, and voila, yo, only got hit with the flu one time, and that was it. Now I don't know how my body's gonna react to this COVID shot, so I'm rather not take that chance.
Right. I get it. No,
You
I
know,
get it.
yo, you know what? And the only reason why I stopped taking the flu shots because my doctor told me that I was like that percentile
Right.
that if I get a vaccination, what I'm saying, like my body's good without it.
Right. Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
why am I gonna further jeopardize something like that? Like nah, I'm good.
No,
And
but I
besides
get
that,
it. Too.
you know what? I'll be the first one to say it. I'll be the first one to be an asshole about it. I will go and get one of them bootleg cars or whatever, like vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Spell that shit wrong too.
Yo, you want to hear something crazy? Some chick a couple months back, she wanted to go to Hawaii, and
Yeah.
Hawaii wasn't letting anybody in without those vaccination cards. She got a bootleg one, and she spelled Moderna wrong. That's how they knew she. No, real talk, yo, for real.
yo,
She
yo,
spelled Moderna wrong, and they
all
were
you
like,
gotta
"Yo,
do
this
is
is bull. This is bootleg, yo," and
all
they
you
she
gotta
got
do is
arrested.
Google it. All you gotta do is Google it, bro. Like
Yo, she spelled it wrong, and she got
Moderna.
arrested. She's being charged, man. Because she spelled Moderna wrong.
Man, I would have put Pfizer. You know what I'm saying? Probably
She
spelled that
probably would
wrong
have
too.
spelled that shit wrong too.
She's probably spelled fiance with a F. You know what I'm saying? With a
Yeah,
PH. Fiance.
yeah, word. I mean, it's 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 crazy, man. It's this whole pandemic shit is shot out, and what's gonna happen? What's gonna make with the winter's only gonna make it worse
So what this yo, you know what? I don't even care no more.
because now it's the flu, it's the
Come to think
it's
of it,
fucking COVID.
yo, I think I got COVID like before the outbreak because like for 2 weeks I ain't had no taste or smell, but I was
Right,
going to work though. But people were getting
right,
sick right after me because
right.
of me, right? But I didn't care. I went to work anyways. Wanna know why? Because
Why?
fuck my co-workers' health. That's why.
It's crazy because one of the Manic Minute episodes I did back in 2019, February of 2019, I said that, oh yeah, people are taking this shit as a joke. You know what I'm saying? People don't think this shit's gonna be crazy. And look at that,
You
millions of
mean
people died, man.
you mean February 2020? Because 2019 this thing wasn't out.
So was it 2020?
It was
I gotta
2020
look it up. It was I think it was February 20. Yeah.
because
No.
because
Yeah.
2019
I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
2019 this thing wasn't out. It was 2020.
So I guess
Trust
it was 2020
me.
then.
Yeah, 2020. Give
Oh
or take.
man. Yeah. One or the other. I don't fucking know. But the shit is that I got the shot because I have underlying issues and I don't feel like not being able to fucking breathe. You know what I mean?
Yo, well, I didn't get shit. You wanna know why?
Why?
I don't really care.
Well, you mean at some point, you gotta give a shit about it because
Yeah, but yo, you know what? At some point, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at how they force it upon people.
yeah, and I get it, and I get it. People
You know,
people are
so
people
like
are
the
fucking pissed
way
off and
the
upset,
the,
and
the, the way the way you're forcing it upon people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, you should
it's
that you
it's
shouldn't
it's
do,
it's it's borderline tyranny, and that's the reason. And yo, you know what? You know me with rules. I don't follow them.
of course.
You know, like I'm like yo, I'm one of those people that all right, you know what? If the rules are, you know what I'm saying, the rules, I mean, rules are rules. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know what I mean? However, I'm not gonna follow, you know what I'm saying, no guideline, you know what I'm saying, just for the simple fact that you're forcing people to get it. You know, it's like the government's forcing you without forcing you because they coming down on people, you know what I'm saying, on jobs and stuff where they're forcing the jobs
Now, see,
to
that's
tell
not
you that,
that I agree
yo,
with you with.
bro,
I agree
bro,
that I
bro, you
agree
know
with you
what?
there.
Yo, you know
I
what?
agree with you there.
Another thing too is the fact that they fired nurses, bro, who
Right,
braved this shit. Like, yo, you gonna let them go because they don't want to get vaccinated?
right. That I agree with completely,
So,
completely agree with.
so in other words, you rather, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, like you rather, you know what I'm saying, that's how they forcing you, bro. Like yo, you know what, they force, yo, the government's forcing you without forcing you, period. And you know who's getting paid off of it? Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson don't, can't even get baby powder right. I'm supposed to take a fucking, you know what I'm saying,
Well, I took the shot and I'm alright so far. So I've been
bro,
blessed.
these niggas can't get baby powder right.
Yeah, well, yeah, well,
Pfizer makes,
that's another story.
yo, you know what, if I was to get the vaccination, Pfizer would be it. Viagra, they make it. You
Yeah, yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So either which way you're gonna help me, because I'm old. I'm worried. You know what I'm saying? Let these bitches know. 3 minutes is all I'm giving you. All the fuck I got.
Yeah, word.
Yo,
That's you. That's you.
yo, 3 minutes. That's all I'm giving you. That's all I got.
You can't even
Like,
do the Dougie Fresh 6 minutes.
bro, you know what? 3 minutes.
Damn, you can't even
Like the
give him the
late
Dougie
great
Fresh
Bernie,
6 minutes.
Bernie Mac said, people been, you know what I'm saying, 3 minutes is a first round heavyweight fight, and people been known to get knocked out in the first round. So, uh,
Did you hear something beep?
no,
I heard something beep.
home invasion. No, I'm just playing,
Nah,
bro.
that made me look around and shit like somebody gonna run up in the crib. Yeah, but I heard something beep. I don't know what it is.
Yo,
But
all that,
anyway, I want to talk about taxes. You pay your taxes?
man, fuck the government. They want to
Because let me
charge
tell
me
you
because,
something. I read an article that her hips don't lie, Shakira,
oh,
as
that bitch owes
fine
money.
as fine as she is, she owes $16.4 million in back taxes. $16.4 million in back taxes, man. How
Yo,
the fuck can you be that famous and have hips like that and owe $16 million in back taxes?
simple. Her tax people fucked her up.
Yeah, man.
Her
I
tax
mean,
people, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
Wesley
you know
Wesley
what?
Snipes didn't even
You
owe that much.
you know what? You know what is the, you know what I'm saying, is the numbers people.
Yeah, of course.
The number people try to cut corners, you know what I'm saying, try to save money in the beginning, but then all that shit started mounting and got jammed up.
Yeah, you lose track of that. You lose control of that shit. Trying to cut corners and all that shit.
16.4 though. Like,
16.4 mil, yo. 16.4 mil. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. How the fuck you need new numbers, people? Word up. And then fucking it's about time R. Kelly got his ass locked the fuck up.
yo,
His ass, he's let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
yo, speaking of R. Kelly, he's gonna be snitching.
Oh, of course he is.
He's going, yo, you know what? He's
Of
gonna take
course he
everybody
is.
down with him, man. Like,
Of course he is, man. Of course he is.
but yo, funny thing is, right? I want to point something out, and I
Don't you
have to,
know that
yo,
Kelly's locked up?
yo,
He's gonna be
I want
getting
to,
stuck in the butt.
yo, I really want to point something out, though. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary. It's amazing how like, you know, we get on R. Kelly's ass, right?
Right.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
But yeah, we still
You know
watch
how I feel about pedophiles and rapists and shit. All right, go ahead, man.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
even done. I'm not
All
even
right.
done. But yeah, we give praise to Elvis
Mm.
and
First things first.
and
I
what's
know.
his, and Woody Allen, and people still go watch Woody Allen dry ass movies. You know, I'm not
Let me tell you
condoning what
something.
R. Kelly did,
I don't
but
condone what Woody Allen did. I don't condone what Elvis did. And I
yo, you know what?
definitely let me tell you something. This whole shit with R. Kelly should have been known back when he tried to marry and Aaliyah and shit back when she was like 15. That flag should have been up then. He should have been pegged back then. But what ends up happening is money talks, and people's memories just start to float away. Red flags have been up with this dude for years. It's not like he just did this shit all of a sudden and he got away with it. There have been red flags on this motherfucker for years. Why do you think he calls himself the Pied Piper R&B? I've said this before. I've said this about, you know, the story. I've said the story before live. The Pied Piper of R&B. He's using his music to bring in and then on top of that, it wasn't just females he was fucking with. There was a dude on the stand that under oath said, "Listen, bro.
You know what? That's typical entertainment world Hollywood shit."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can't deny the fact that that's what happened.
Bro, you know what? You know what? Like I said, once again, hold on, let me bring this closer because I'm leaning back.
Bring it in.
But yo, like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you're really gonna get on R. Kelly, then you know what I'm saying, and give Woody Allen, you know what I'm saying, nerdy looking ass.
Let's talk about Woody Allen too, marrying his adopted daughter. How the fuck is? Hold up, real quick. But see, now you're getting me started. Fucking Woody Allen, right? This motherfucker and his wife bring this kid from China or Asia, wherever the fuck the little kid is from. All right, adopt her, raise her. They get divorced. This actually means that he's been grooming this child to the point where he married her once she turned of age.
Drake, you're next. Certified boy loving.
Drake is another
boy
one.
loving.
No,
certified boy
pedophile.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He's another one. He's on that path. But see, the thing about Drake is that
he got Hollywood. He got Hollywood backing him up until he don't have Hollywood backing him up. Exactly. That's what happened with R. Kelly too. You know what I'm saying? They had Hollywood backing him up until they couldn't back him. They don't want to back him up no more. And then that's when shit gets real. He went from untouchable to being touched, and that was it. You know, like yo, you know what?
Touching.
Yo,
and what pissed me off a lot too is that when Bill Cosby chimed in, who the fuck you got off on a technicality, bro? A technicality let you out of prison, not because you didn't do that shit. You confessed to that shit, and because of a technicality, you get released. Then you got something to say on R. Kelly? Come on, man. Come on, Mr. Huxtable. You can do better than that.
Hey, let Bill Cosby live, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Let him. Yo, let him live. He got out. He got out. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, yo, you know what?
Another Quaalude.
The Bill Cosby thing was funny, and I'm not saying for jokes or nothing, but I'm gonna say it's funny because, for starters, none of this never happened. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, well, none of this never happened. You know what I'm saying? None of this never came out fully. Until the minute he was like, I want to buy NBC because I have the money to do so. Then all of a sudden, that's when everything just came down on him.
It always takes some shit like that to happen.
You know,
so people start opening their fucking mouths.
So it's like, yo, you know what? I mean, you also got to look at, you know what I'm saying, the industry that they're in. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know, like everyone's shitting on R. Kelly, but yet, you know what I'm saying, we giving Jada Pinkett a pass. You know what I'm saying, Jada Pinkett Smith a pass when she was there, you know what I'm saying, canoodling with you know what I'm saying, her son's friend.
Oh, and what about Puff?
And called it an entanglement.
And what about Puff?
That nigga gay. I don't care what no one says, yo.
And that what about Puff fucking around with his son's young ass girlfriend?
That nigga's zesty as hell, bro.
How do you fuck around and fuck your son's woman?
By doing that, I guess. I don't know. That's some shady shit.
That is some shady shit. That's beyond fucking shady shit. You have to live with the fact that your son knows you fucked his chick. Okay? And not only that, I'm sure she knew what the fuck she was doing, regardless of how old she was.
Of course,
you know what I mean? She's like, oh, I can get this.
Like, I'm telling you, man, like, yo, it's that industry that they're in, yo. You know, like what I'm trying to say is that industry, you know what I'm saying, entertainment, Hollywood, they keep it Roman. They keep it Greek. You know, yo, you know what? What's his name? The two Corys came
Corey
out.
Feldman or Corey Haim?
Both of them came out.
Both of them. All right.
Both of them came
Yeah,
out.
I
And was
know.
like,
I know
yo,
one. I know one of them. I
I
know the
was
one of them.
I was molested. You know what I'm saying? As a child by like Hollywood producers and all that stuff. You know, like doing ritual shit.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
yo, you know what? Why think some of these Disney stars be going crazy, bro? Like, yo, you know what? No one don't, you know what I'm saying? No actor, no, there can't be too many actor and actresses with mental issues unless, you know what I'm saying, they're dealing with some PTSD, bro.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah, look at
So
Macaulay
like,
Culkin. The fucking
yo,
dude. He was fucked up for a while,
yo,
for a
like,
long time.
bro, I'm telling you, man, like, yo, you know what? There's something, you know what I'm saying? There's something going on in Hollywood that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's just no, you know what? And thank God I never became famous
Yeah,
because
word.
you know what?
I don't.
You're
I don't
not,
want to be famous. I don't
no,
want
you
to
know what?
be looked up to like that and shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, because yo, you know what? Have you noticed? Have you ever looked at people on the red carpet,
Yeah.
right? You ever look at them at the red carpet, and you look at them smiling, but they're not smiling. It's like something's missing.
Of course.
So like, bro, you know what? I wouldn't, you know, like, yeah, I tried to get in the music industry like roughly like 10, 15, 20 years ago. Thank God I didn't though. Because you ain't fucking me in the ass so my record could go platinum. Fuck out of here. You know, like,
You fuck.
no, yo.
Oh shit.
Yo, you know what? Like, yo, you know what, man? Like, a lot of powerful people run, you know what I'm saying? Run, run shit, media all the way down. So, which leads us back to R. Kelly. R. Kelly
Right.
probably, R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying, was with the shits up until he probably had a conscience or whatever that was decided like, yo, I'm not with the shits no more.
Right.
And then they exposed all his secrets and buried him.
And that's what's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna
You know,
bury his ass.
like,
He's finished, and he still got to go on. He still got to go to trial in Chicago.
yo, and he still owes Job Record at least like 3 more albums. How's he gonna pay that off, yo?
I
He's
know.
never, bro. You know what, man? Like, it doesn't matter, man. Like, he tried to, he tried to have his own little harem because from what he learned. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, like he got so used to like going to label meetings and this
Yeah,
happened
man.
that he just took it around with it because you
Yep.
know what, it was, you know what I'm saying, like it was probably normal. This is, you know what I'm saying, the entertainment world is part of Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, man.
That shit is normal over there. You know, like, yo, like, bro, like back then, you know what I'm saying, actors used to throw swag parties.
Yeah, bro. What,
Swag parties. You know what swag stands for? Secretly, we are gay.
bro?
You know,
I'm
bro.
not. I'm.
Yo,
I know what you're talking
yo,
about.
yo. You know what? Ghostface Killer Inspector Deck even said some shit about how they, you know what I mean, like they were out in Hollywood and they walked up in the mansion and saw
Yeah, yeah.
your favorite actor
I heard that.
getting down, you know what I'm saying, in ways they shouldn't be getting down.
I heard that. I
You
heard
know,
that
so
that video. I mean, I watched that video, that interview.
yeah, so like, yo, you know what? I mean, that's Hollywood though, bro. You know what I mean? Like Hollywood does some weird ass shit, you know what I'm saying, with some weird ass people, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
See, I like the whole Michael Jackson thing, right? I mean, I know Michael Jackson was a fucking weirdo, bro. I know that motherfucker was a weird motherfucker, bro. I know he had issues and shit. I'm sure he was abused. I'm by his father. I know he was physically abused, emotionally abused by his pops growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he got himself into some sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? As a little kid, and as far as what they say he did, I can't confirm nor deny what the fuck happened, but I gotta tell you something, bro. You could say Michael Jackson did all that shit, fine, and we can agree to disagree or agree to disagree to agree, whatever. But where were the fucking parents, bro? You have your kid. Listen, hold up, hold. I know you're gonna say I know you're gonna say, but if you have a kid and you chilling, you're all chilling in Michael Jackson's crib, whatever, Neverland, whatever the fuck you want to call it. How the fuck do you let your kid spend time in another man's bedroom overnight with other kids? What do you fuck you think? Think they're frolicking in there, jumping around, having a good fucking time?
Nah,
You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
yo,
As a
yo,
parent, you have to
yo,
question. You
yo,
have to
yo,
question
hell
as a
yeah.
parent.
Hell yeah. Yo, another thing too, right? I ain't defending the actions or nothing, but yo, you know what? Seeing how like the entertainment industry is very, what I'm saying, into sexual assault and rape and shit, right? Who's to say that shit didn't happen in none of the Jackson Five when they were young? Because remember,
Of
they were kids
course.
when it came out.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
so you know what? Who's to say that didn't happen? And they were living, what I'm saying. I don't know, you know what I mean? But yo, you know what? Like I said, I like yo, you know what? I ain't defending, none of that shit. But yo, you know what? Um, the industry, and it is, what I'm saying, it's been said by a lot of famous people that don't engage in that, fuckery, that a lot of wild shit be happening there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's the reason why they call it Holly Weird, because a lot of weird shit goes on there, yo.
All right.
A,
I'm
a,
about
a
to.
lot of a lot of weird rituals. And yo, there's no one online for us today, yo.
Not yet, but I mean, in time. We had a couple a few minutes ago, but people are popping in and out. But hold on, I gotta send a link to TG. Now there's gonna now shit's gonna start popping off because I know how you two get down.
Let the arguments begin, man.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. It's a fucking it's a mess. This whole and like I said, man, it's only a matter of time till Drake gets into that position where what I'm saying, he's he's all pedophiled out.
Yo, I don't care what anyone says. And besides that, speaking of Drake's little bitch ass, you know what I mean? Yo, I have a confession. When Drake was first coming out, his mixtapes wasn't that bad, bro.
Nah, bro. See, I thought he was
Yo,
gonna be
his
something
mixtapes,
different.
yeah, Then he dropped that first album. I'm like, nah, all right, you know what? Because you know what I'm saying, you had to, you know what I'm saying, you have a lot of star, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, you have like a lot of you know, a lot riding behind this album. So yeah, you know what I mean, you're gonna come off, whatever, however it may be, right? Then he drops that take care bullshit. And then I was like, yo, you know what? This nigga must be drinking, you know what I'm saying, breast milk, writing these rhymes or something, and like he must have did a seance and like somehow, some of the cherub, one of them cherubs or whatever, the sheriff was in his ears talking about, nah, son, the shit ain't soft enough. You gotta come softer. And he probably looked at his team and was like, yo, hold my earrings, hold my purse. Let me take off my high heels and go into this booth. Like,
Right.
bro, you know what? Like this nigga makes songs for, what I'm saying? That's like a soundtrack to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants and the Notebook.
Oh shit.
It's not, you know what? And I never ever heard anyone say, yo, pump this new Drake out, pump this new Drake shit. No, yo, like, yo, you know what? Drake's albums, Drake's songs, his like, you know what I'm saying, persona, man. Like he makes it to the point where he gives these, you know what I'm saying, these little pre-cum babies like confidence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is pre-cum baby music. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know, like he gives like these insecure niggas confidence to be insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like not one, you know what I'm saying, not 1 ounce of dignity. You know what I'm saying? He makes music for niggas that don't have dignity. You know,
Right.
he makes music for niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that will actually stop at a red light and grab that photo. You know, like and playing Grand Theft Auto, he makes music for, you know what I'm saying, for niggas that will go up to the hookers in Grand Theft Auto and be like, nah, this is not right. We can't do this.
Right.
You know, like yo, he
Hold
attracts
on.
that crowd.
I'm bringing in TG is here. I'm bringing TG in. Hold on.
Ooh, damn, my bad.
Hello.
TG. Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, what up?
How's it going?
Someone's breathing like Darth Vader.
Sorry, I'm smoking.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
so
we were
like I was
talking. We were
saying,
talking about. Yeah, continue. She'll catch up.
bro, you know what? Yo, so like, you know, like I was over at my people's house, right? And my people's had on you know, certified boy lover, whatever you want to call it, right? And my nigga, you know what? I've never saw foam form over a speaker. I've never seen a speaker cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that was
The
like,
album is trash, bro.
bro, the album is 100% pure garbage. You know,
It's
like
trash,
yo,
man.
like yo, what are you mad about? You know what I'm saying? You rich? You know what I'm saying? Like yo, you know what? Like I said, man, like this nigga makes it okay for niggas to be insecure. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah.
trying to fix the insecurities, yo, no,
Who are we
you
talking
know what I'm saying?
about?
It's okay.
We're talk a little louder, TG. I can't hear you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Drake.
Oh,
Drake's
of
little
course.
whack ass
I'm
album.
going back on
Yeah,
mute.
his whack ass album.
You know, like his, you know what I'm saying, his album, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's just trash, yo. Like,
Now, did you hear about the Super Bowl halftime show?
yo, a lot of a lot of
I want to go.
how can I say this? How can I say this? A lot of these you know, I'm not wearing Nikes no more. I'm wearing New Balances. Goddamn Kaepernick, those crowds, yo, they ain't gonna watch the Super Bowl, yo. Like, nah, that's okay. I'd rather fuck my sister.
Bro, you want to hear
It's in
something
LA,
funny?
right?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
LA.
and that's the reason why, like, you know, you bring out LA's finest. I mean, you know, like what rock group is really from LA that is big? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I never listened to rock like that, but I know Dr. Dre's from LA. You know, like
Snoop.
Snoop
Dre,
Dogg,
fucking Snoop, fucking Kendrick. Emma's
Yeah.
Detroit, Mary J's New York.
Kendrick,
It's gonna be a
LA.
no.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I
No,
wish I
neither
could
one of our
go.
teams will be there, but you know, Green Bay might be there. I don't know.
I don't know.
Green Bay is gonna make it to the NFC Championship as always and fall short.
Yeah,
That's what they do. Like that's the thing.
You know,
That's what my team
you
is
know
known
what
for.
you you know what Aaron Rodgers gonna pick a bad day to have a bad game.
he always does that in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
Like, yo, you know what? All Aaron Rodgers is good for is fantasy football.
true.
He
You know,
definitely
like
is
that's
good
all he's
for
good
that.
for. That's all he's good for. You know what I mean? Like,
What he's good for. You need to slow your roll, Jets fan.
yo, we got Zach Wilson, yo.
I
That
don't care
nigga got
who
an
you
arm
have, you
just
still suck.
yo.
Oh shit.
Yo, you know what? And how long you been a Packer fan for?
Since 1996.
Oh, since they won the Super Bowl? Yeah, I know. You know
That's
what?
when I fell in love with Brett Favre. Why you
You
hating? That's when I
you know
made a
what, yo?
choice.
You know what, yo? You're dismissed, man. Like, if you wasn't a
I
Packer fan
fit.
when they were struggling, I don't want to hear no shit now.
Oh
Stop.
please, they have struggled a lot,
Dismissed.
and I
You know
still
what?
stand
You
by
know
them.
what? You know what?
I was never a
Kitchen now.
Giants fan. My family
Kitchen
was Giants fan, but
now.
I didn't care.
You know what cares? The kitchen.
That's where you're gonna be soon. Honestly, I'm big into like players, especially quarterbacks. Like I have favorite
Yo, you know what?
quarterbacks that I
You
root for.
you know what though? Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Aaron Rodgers got the sweetest throat I've ever seen. Like, yo,
Yeah,
it's
he's got
yo, you know
yeah.
what? You know what? It's him and Mahomes, right? But Mahomes, man, like you know, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mahomes is like, he's like a more accurate Brett Favre.
True. I always said when Mahomes
Oh.
came into the league, I said he was a gunslinger. He was going to be like Favre, but he's definitely got more accuracy than Favre at this point. Because Favre was like just throw that shit up and hope somebody catches that shit. You know what I'm saying? In that vicinity.
Yeah.
But Mahomes definitely has the accuracy.
And you know what the thing is too, like Patrick Mahomes, right? Like, he has like that backyard football mentality where like, you know, if he's
Throw
being
that shit up in the dirt and let's go.
yo, you know what? Where, like, you know, like he'll be running around, and if like he messes up with the right, he'll somehow throw with his left, and he'll complete the pass and be like, "You lucky motherfucker, you know what I mean?" Like,
man. Yeah, bro.
and then like I mean, Josh Allen got a gun, bro.
Look at fucking Herbert.
Yo,
Justin Herbert. He's a he could throw the ball.
Yeah. Like, yo, you know who could throw the ball too that I ain't seen it up until Sunday? Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he could throw.
Oh, yo,
it's not that he can't. It's not that he's bad. It's just that
they have to
needs
open
more
up
protection.
the playbook. No, they have to open up the playbook for him, man. Like
now
yo,
with Crowder back, they could do that too because
yeah,
now they can give him more options. Doesn't have to be just, you know what I'm saying. Whoever the fuck your receiver is, what's his name?
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis. You got Crowder in the slot. You got Corey Davis on the outside. Who's the other receiver?
Keelan Cole from Jacksonville.
Right. I mean, you got options, and then you got that rookie running back too. He's good. He's not bad.
Yeah, but you know what though? The offensive line, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, they protected him last weekend. They gave him time to throw the fucking ball.
Yeah, because yo, you know what? There was a lot of bootleg plays that they were doing. So my man was always rolling out. You know what I'm saying? You know what? He wasn't staying in the pocket.
And that plays in his strengths.
You know what? He had to roll out and make plays on the run. So, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So TG, how you been?
I've been hanging in there.
It doesn't matter how you've been.
It matters to me. Been all right. Things are okay.
What was I gonna say? I saw a meme. I posted a meme. I should have put it on the podcast Instagram page. But I'm gonna do it when I see it.
You know what though?
It's about a meme that says in Alabama you shouldn't turn your back on your relatives, and it's a lady riding cowgirl on some dude.
There's a lot of good ones about Alabama.
You know, it's funny. Like, I actually know someone from Alabama, right? And she's a real cool person.
There's a few out there.
Yeah. You want to know who's from Alabama?
These nuts.
No. My client here is from Alabama.
Who?
My client, right here. The lady
Alabama, really?
She's originally from Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, man. She was born and raised in Alabama.
Mom, I'm coming home to you.
I love that movie.
She met her husband, who was in the service, and he was originally from Jersey, and he brought her back here, and they lived happily ever after, and she's still living. But she told me a story. This is the funniest shit. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but she said when she was a little girl living in Alabama, she goes, when I was a little girl living in Alabama, I always wanted to run away from home. I said, why would you want to run away from home? She said, because sometimes my mother was a pain in the ass. I said, oh, okay. This could be a good reason sometimes to want to run away. And she said, well, one day I went to run away. I packed everything and I started walking out the door. And my mother said to me, all right, you want to run away? Go run away. Because if you go and walk down that street down that way, you're going to get snatched up and taken by them ends, and they're going to beat your ass and send you right back home. And she said she turned around and walked back in the house.
That's all it took. And
Yo, I always said I was going to run away too. But then I thought about something. Where was I running away to?
right.
You know, like. But I always said that shit after I got my ass whooped, and that was often. You know, like.
You want to know what crazy shit I used to do when I wanted to leave my house, when I couldn't leave my house? All right. Me and my mom, we were mad cool. My mom was mad close. Dubs knows what's up. And when I was real young, my mother used to lock me in my room. She was like, you ain't leaving this motherfucking house. You're staying in your motherfucking room. She used to take my Nintendo and all that shit and just lock me in a room, right? So one day I'm sitting in my room and I didn't realize that I had, back then it was difficult to get diagnosed with anything because they looked at everything as you just being a pain in the ass kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you weren't really diagnosed back then, but I'm sitting in my room and I got all these thoughts running through my head like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I can't stay in this room. The walls are closing in on me. I lived on the 3rd floor. It was a 3-story building. No fire escape on my side of the house. The fire escape was in my mother's room. So what I did was I opened up my window. I climbed out of the window, grabbed onto the roof, and pulled myself up. No fire escape, no nothing from the 3rd floor. I used to pull myself out of my window onto the roof.
You're
I
crazy.
used to stand on the windowsill. Go like that, grab onto the roof, and pull myself out of my window onto the roof of the building and leave.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it was so bad. One
You
day
could have,
I couldn't
hurt
I couldn't
yourself
climb I
bad.
couldn't climb back into the window because I couldn't do. So I would knock on the door to get back in the house. My mother would be like, "How the fuck you get out of the fucking house?" She's looking at me like, "What the fuck? How did this happen?"
Right.
So she
Yo.
never really realized I used to climb out. She used to think I used to just find a way to sneak out. You know, like my sister would open the door for me or something, and I would sneak out of the house or whatever. But yeah, she used to be like, "How the fuck you get out?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know, that's just how I did. I used to climb out the fucking window, man. It's terrible. If I once slip and I'm falling 3 stories down on my neck, probably.
Yeah.
All the shit, man. I can't tell you. And isn't this mental health month, by the way?
Yeah.
It is mental health month.
I
It's
thought
a
it was
lot of
breast
things.
cancer month.
Yeah, it is a lot of
breast
things.
cancer. It's we're still in. Is it
Yeah,
still
this is
Hispanic Heritage Month?
It's Hispanic Heritage Month. It's cancer awareness.
Someone needs to
Crucial
do a
catch in the
Netflix.
NFL.
Someone needs to do a Netflix special on the chancleta and why it was so important growing up. You know, like
And the aerodynamics of it.
hell yeah, you know what I mean? And not only that, you know, like and like the Korea. You know what I'm saying? Like
The
the Korea.
Correa.
The Korea.
Yeah.
You know, like yo, you know, like why it was like an integral part and you know what I'm saying, growing up in the 70s and 80s and 90s and early 90s and shit. You know, like yo, you know what? These kids need to get fucked up. I don't care what no one says.
No, it's totally wrong. But I think it's totally a cultural thing that should be talked about. But to be real, there's not a lot of like documentaries or even things that really touch on like the Hispanic culture.
Because yo, in Hollywood, no, I'm yo, you know what? I'm gonna feed you a little something because in Hollywood, right, we're either gangsters or thugs or we're moving bricks.
Yeah, there's typecasting, But that's why
Yeah,
people
Right.
of color are trying
like
to make a change.
yo, you know what? Remember that dude on Training Day?
Yep.
What's his name? The
Which one?
Mexican dude. That
Yep.
the Mexican dude was like, yo, was like, the bald head Mexican dude. He's always typecast as a gangster.
Yep.
Right.
You know, like he was a Street Kings, right? He was in Training Day, gangster. Yo, he was in Bruce Almighty. They typecast him as a gangster.
Yep.
You know, and I'm pretty sure that his acting skills like could be impeccable if you gave him like a real script. But you know what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, man. Like first impression will be anything. You know, like look, you know what? Let's just say like I was like I had a move. You know what I'm saying? I was part
All
of a
right, keep
movie,
going. I'll be right
and
back. Just keep going.
let's just say I was part of a movie in Hollywood, right? And I portrayed as a gangster, right?
Right.
I'll go for other things. I'll probably get the nod, but like they'll want me to keep on playing a gangster because I did it so well. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Damn, I
Right.
look
I
good.
mean, that's what typecasting is. Unfortunately, that's why I feel too like there has been some breakthroughs, but it's not enough. There's not enough representation. That's why I feel like more people are talking about it. And so, like for instance, what's this guy's name that passed away?
Who passed away?
The guy from The Wire.
Oh, Omar.
Yeah.
Michael K. Williams. Yeah, rest in peace to that dude, man.
So there's
Like, yo, you know what?
actually
You know what? His character on The Wire was like groundbreaking for the fact that he was a his character was a Omar was a thug who happened to be gay, and he didn't hide that shit, but people were scared of him.
right.
You know, cause like yo, cause like like in the early 2000s or whatever, like we knew of like people, what I'm saying, like we called them back then, homo thugs, right? But it was never brought out to the forefront like that. Like he played that shit. He played that shit real well. And I ain't gonna
And
lie,
he's a great
Omar,
actor. Was a
yo,
great actor.
and yo, you know what? Out of out of The Wire, right? My top three, my top three favorite criminals in that sense was Omar, Bodie, and uh Marlo. And I'm
I don't
and
remember characters' names.
all right, Marlo was the one that beat Avon, right? And he took over and went to war with what I'm saying, the other drug dealers. Yeah, yo, you know what? Marlo was the one that whatever. I like Stringer. Everyone, that you call him Idris Elba, I call him Stringer Bell. I don't give a fuck what no one says. That's Stringer Bell. That's it. You know, you
There's
got
a
your,
lot of good characters.
you,
That's a good show. Really good show.
The
yo,
Wire,
what,
right?
fuck-
The
what,
Wire is an off the hook show. That's the one of the best
Yeah.
fucking shows ever made.
what fucked me up about The Wire was like, I'm here thinking that Idris Elba and what's that dude's name that plays McNulty? I'm here thinking that these are American dudes, right?
Nah, they're not,
But no,
man.
no, no, yo, check it. You know what I'm saying? So like I remember watching like the prelude to season 2 because you had to wait. So like I'm watching HBO, right? And I'm hearing this guy's like, the filth in Baltimore. I was like, this nigga playing, right? He was like in England. I was like, oh shit. This man, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't really have a Baltimore accent. He had more or less a New York accent playing that show, but still, like he had that shit down to the pack, and it's the same thing with Idris Elba. So
Yep.
I'm like, yo,
The
these English
Brits.
actors got that off.
I don't know if you watch any of the like Brit Netflix shows, but they're actually really good.
Yo, Luther was a good show. I ain't gonna lie. If you've seen it, you know what it
I
is.
haven't seen
What's
that
up with
one.
this Squid Game shit, yo? That shit is crazy.
I heard about that.
I saw the scene. I saw the scene where they're playing red light, green light.
And they start
Okay.
shooting.
What's going on is this doll. She's standing in front of a tree or some shit. This big fucking statue doll,
Okay,
She
can't
looks at
even
the
watch
tree.
that.
She says her own. She says it in Korean or whatever language she says it in. Then she turns around and she scans the field. Anybody who moves gets shot and killed.
What
You have to
the-
make it across the line before time's up, or the whole field gets shot up.
That's
It's
crazy.
yeah, it is crazy. I have to see the whole thing. I didn't get to see the whole thing. I just saw that alone. I didn't even know that was part of that show. And
I
when I heard it was, I was like, I got to see this shit. They said it's violent, it's crazy, it's off the hook.
yeah,
But the
the
thing is,
right.
it's another language.
Yes, you said Korean. I don't know if it's Korean or
I don't know if
what,
it's
but
Korean
It's
or some
Korean.
Oriental.
the guy. No, we don't say that word. That's a rug.
Don't say
But
what
the
word.
guy, huh?
What word we don't say?
Like the rug, Oriental rug.
I didn't say Oriental rug.
I said it's Korean.
Oh,
I said
no.
it was he's some kind of Oriental.
Exactly, and I'm telling you that we don't say that. We say Asian.
Also, man, Oriental. That's it.
No,
My
totally
bad.
don't. That's like
Okay.
the equivalent of saying the N word. You just don't say that.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
I'm not even
Oh,
kidding.
if I
That's
say Oriental, it's like
actually
saying the N word.
yes,
Are
saying
we that sensitive?
Oriental in 2021 at this point, it's just not something people say. No, that's very old school.
Wow.
And it's
You know what?
racist.
Nah.
I
You know what?
didn't. Well,
All right. So then, you know what I'm saying? So what we gonna call that James Bond movie? James Bond movie and the Asian Express? How stupid does that sound?
I'm sorry, but like that was
Double O
already
007 and the
done.
Oriental Express.
I'm not talking about things that were already done and stuff. Like words have been used. People still use the word Oriental in their restaurants and nail salons. I'm not saying. I'm talking about. You're talking about a specific group of people. You don't call them Oriental. They're Asian. That's what they
oh,
are.
all right. So maybe that's the word I was looking for, Asian.
Yes.
But I didn't mean to
Yeah,
offend any fucking body or you.
Well,
look,
the more you know. Okay,
look,
the stars
look,
going across the page.
All right.
You know what?
That's funny.
Yo,
But yeah,
look,
all
you know
right.
what? You know what? But there's different Asians. You have, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
the Indians, and like, yo, you know what? Like Koreans, Japanese, Chinese, you know, not to sound racist, but yo, you know what? To me, anyone with slanted eyes, I consider them Oriental.
Nah. But stop
You
saying
know,
that
like
word.
I'm not trying to sound, you know, but yo,
Because
you know what?
they're they have
Hold up though.
Asian eyes.
But hold up though. Like to me, like Oriental sounded, you know what I'm saying? It sounded exotic, yo. Like yo, you know what? Like yo, you know what? Like you know, like whenever I thought about, you know what I'm saying, whenever someone said anything like Oriental, right? The first thing I thought about was like Mount Fuji, then Tokyo, and like some, you know what I'm saying, some like, you know what I'm saying, some beautiful like people doing, you know what I'm saying, like Japanese culture. Like I never thought of it as being racist. You understand what I'm saying? Or like,
Yes.
or like, you know, or like, you know, the Chinese, you know, like, you know, like and like, you know, like, you know, like Oriental music. You know what I'm saying? I can't say Asian
Okay, but
music,
I'm talking
you know, like,
about. But yes, you can say Asian music because it does
yeah,
encompass a bunch of people.
do you know how many people are in China alone? There's 1
Yeah, I
billion,
get
there's 1
that
billion people in China, 1 billion people in India. So it's like, who am I talking about when I say Asian music? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying, listen to no Indian music, you
So
know,
then just say where you're talking about.
Oriental
It
music.
still encompasses it. Usually when people think Asia, they think of all of those countries, not India. But they are part
India,
of it because they're part of the
India is part of Asian.
continent.
India
But
part of Asian. Just like the same way, you know, Israel is part of Asian. You know what I mean? The Middle East is Asian. You know, Iraq,
okay,
Iran, Asian.
correct. I get that, but we're not when we're saying Asian, that's what we're saying.
Man, you know, that's
Typically.
just too much.
But either way,
That's
you
just
learned something today.
that
Just don't call
that's
people
just too much.
Orientals because they're just
Yo,
not.
that's just too much fucking sensitivity for me, man. Like,
No, it
nah, man.
isn't.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
actually been like this for quite some time. I know because like my best friend is a 10 and like her dad was like we have Asian friends that we made. One is Thai, and two are Korean. So I called them the Asian sensations, and her dad, being the old school Italian that he was, would ask her, "Oh, are you with the Oriental girls?" And she would be like, "Yes, Dad, we don't say that because we don't." And that was in 2000 something. So I'm telling you, for the longest, that has not been cool. I'm surprised you guys are just learning this.
Because you know what it is? We don't hang out with Asian people. You know
That's the problem.
And no, you know what it is? No Asian people want to hang out with us. You want to know why Asian people don't want to hang out with us? Because you know what I'm saying? Like these Americanized Asian peoples, for starters. You know what I mean?
No,
like
bullshit.
They try to,
you're generalizing.
Because it's the only Asians that I've seen. Yo, Dude, you know what? You know what? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? Most of the Asians that, you know what I'm saying, that I see walking around, you know what I'm saying, do not, you know, what's that word? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
They don't.
You think they're all immigrants?
No. What are you, crazy?
So then, like, what are they? I don't.
They don't. Yo. You know what? We don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know. Deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, not deal with them. I don't. Like, we don't. You know what I mean? Like, interact.
We don't mingle, bro.
Yeah, exactly. We don't mingle. No, you know what? I don't mind. But you know what? I have nothing in common. We have nothing in common. You know, like,
who ain't got nothing in common?
That is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Like, what am I going to talk about with them? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? What am I going to talk? What the fuck am I going to? You know what I'm saying? Start a conversation with them.
My friends
hey,
who
do you watch Wu-Tang Clan movies?
Who are we talking about?
Asian people. Asian people, like, you
bro,
know, like
orange chicken, B.
Orange chicken, see, nigga.
I'm just playing. Orange chicken. They make the best orange chicken in the fucking world, bro.
You literally are saying that you think that Asians are immigrants and you can't relate with them. When I'm telling you that there's
hold up.
Our generation that were
words
born
in
in this country.
Now you're putting words in my mouth. I'm saying that I don't interact with them. No, I don't interact with them because there's nothing to talk about.
What do you mean there's nothing to talk about? So if you
because they don't want because you want to know why? Because they think no, listen to me. You want to know why? Because they think that I'm gonna rob them. That's what it is. That's why they avoid me.
You are crazy. I don't know where you're hanging out. I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's the proposition or a question for you. There are 10 people in a room, okay? 3 of them are us. Okay, there 3 of them are us, and then we have a bunch of other people around our age there as well. Some of them Asian. You mean to tell me that we're all mingling, having drinks and talking, and you're already assuming that my Asian friends are like from the country, like we would talk about Spanish people being from El Campo? You're literally like, that's what I'm hearing right now.
Is that what you're getting? I'm trying to tell you.
People.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna try to tell you why. You want to know why? Because they think I'm gonna rob them every fucking time.
What?
Every time I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? They look at me all weird. No, you know what?
Making an assumption. You're making
if you're clutching it, if you're I'm making an assumption when you start clutching your purse and start backing away when I approach you. Is that an assumption right there? Come on now.
You're saying that because that one woman did it, that all of them are that way.
No, yo, you know what? It's been a lot like that. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot like that.
Saying. Out of the 100 Asian women that you've been around,
it's been a lot like that.
Have assumed that you're going to rob them.
It's been a lot like that.
Where are you hanging out that people are looking at you like they're going to rob you?
Hoboken.
I mean, you're going to rob them.
I already said it.
You got to be kidding me. That's BS. I don't believe that.
No, it ain't. Yo,
I've hung out in Hoboken a million times.
Yeah, because you blend in.
Colors, all different people.
We all know R. Kelly is fucked up.
Yeah.
He's gonna start getting fucked in the butt.
Yes, he is, and good. I hope he might like it. Honestly, we don't know.
By a dude named Bubba.
Same thing should happen to Woody Allen.
Woody Allen's gonna get his too. His day's coming.
No, he is. He's gonna die. His movies are
that's what I'm saying. His day's coming.
He's still directing.
See, and that's what we call privilege.
Yeah, that's money. Michael Jackson, same thing. Elvis Presley, same thing.
Same thing.
Talking about people who were not the best.
Yeah,
Personal
but you know what?
lives were not good.
You know what? We were talking about this earlier, anyways, and I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? They took this Hollywood shit a little too far because that's what they do in Hollywood, anyways. So
What?
they fuck each other, men on men. They do some weird shit. You know, like they.
Well, I think that they're
But
gay people in all industries, so that's going to happen.
no, it's
And
how they
people
do
are
it.
not out. Not everybody is out.
It's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't. You know what I'm saying? Just like you know what I'm saying, willingly give up their ass. They're forced to. It's
Yeah,
how it's
I'm
being
learning.
done.
I'm learning how to put shit on the screen now. That's
I
what I'm
see that.
doing as
I
you
see
guys are
that.
arguing.
Of
I'm just
course.
testing shit out.
It's how shit be. It's how shit is done in the entertainment industry.
Oh, are you
You know,
involved in
so
the entertainment industry?
What
no,
do you think we do
thank
here?
God.
So
This
how
is
do you know?
entertainment.
Exactly. How do
How
I
do you
know?
know? Like
Because
it's
people
like
are
you telling me things
because
about a teacher. We've
well,
never
you know
talked.
what you know what you know what when you have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's in the entertainment industry saying the same shit, can't you know what I'm saying, same
Yes, what's
exact
a lot
shit.
of people?
Let's see, Wu-Tang Clan, you know what I'm saying, they walked up in a mansion, said that your favorite actors were bumping dicks with each other, you know what I'm saying, with some people and whatever,
Oh,
right?
especially you're talking
Um,
music industry?
music industry, any type of entertainment,
Dude, even
any type,
forget
any type.
entertainment. There are regular people who are swingers and go to orgies. We don't know people.
And any type of entertainers, like
They're people.
so you know what? Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're people. Yeah, you're
And
right.
there
Doing
and there
some
are
weird ass
pedophiles
shit.
out there, and there's some people into weird things. When I was online dating, I had the weirdest requests. Like that's one thing you should probably do is have like women tell you send emails in about the craziest shit a guy has asked for or wanted. And there's some kinky people out there, some freaks for sure.
Yo,
There's some
like,
guys that are into some weird things.
you know what? You know what?
Very weird.
I heard about some people that we know, Los
Yeah.
Coleon. I heard about
Yes.
something. I heard, I heard about certain people that we know, that let to get the ass eat, and I'm like, that's
You'd be
disgusting.
surprised.
You know what I mean?
What?
Like, yo, you know what? That's disgusting as fuck, yo.
Ain't nobody
Like,
tossing no motherfucking salad, man.
yeah,
Why
some niggas
are
we know,
you
you know what I
yucking
mean? Like,
someone else's yum?
because that's just disgusting, yo.
To you,
You know
but
what?
Yo,
not to someone else.
Like, yo, you know what? Like,
there's some people that like that
I'm
shit.
not saying that I'm licking ass. People like.
nah,
Have
you
you
I'm
know
ever
just
what?
had your
some
ass
people like
licked?
that shit.
You know what?
Yo,
Don't
you know
plan
Have
what?
on
your
it
ass
either.
licked and then
You know
talk
what?
to me.
Nah, you know
No,
what?
sorry.
You know what? I'll
It
punch a
feels
bitch
really
dead in her
good.
mouth. She tries to do that shit.
What'd you say?
I'll punch a bitch dead in
What?
her
No, I'm
mouth. She
talking
try to
about
do that shit.
TG.
What?
You ain't gonna try me
What'd you
like
say,
that.
TG?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you said get your ass licked. Then what?
I said no. I said maybe you should to see how you feel, and I said
Nah,
it actually
sorry.
feels good.
Negative. That is a negative.
It feels good. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a negative.
Hey,
I
yo,
don't
you know
ask
what?
for that.
Yo, you know what, yo? Don't mind me. I'm looking at the Bamboozled Entertainment Award you know winners.
What?
Ain't none of
Bamboozle?
Entertainment Award winners.
What is that? I
BET,
never even heard of that. Oh,
BET.
gotcha. I don't even know like anyone these days, like rappers and
Yeah, because a lot
Yo,
of rappers nowadays are full of shit.
yo,
Mumble rap.
hey
like
yo.
I
The
hear
funny
like
thing is,
what is Little
the fun,
Dirk, Little Baby? What are these names?
the funny thing is this, right? And I think I told you, you know what I'm saying, Los, what you know what I'm saying,
Corleone.
Yeah, whatever your fucking name is at this point. No, I'm just playing, yo. You know what I mean?
Get it motherfucking right, man.
Introducing yo, fuck that nigga's name. Nah, you know, like Megan Thee Stallion, she there crying about how, like, you know, she's not protected or whatever, right?
Protected from what? She's a fucking linebacker, bro.
And Tory Lanez is a petite girl. You know what I mean?
That's true. He is.
So, yo, you know what? I would shoot her at her feet
She
too.
should have lumped him
Are
up.
you always gonna bring up Megan Thee Stallion and the shooting? You guys bring this up too much.
I don't bring it up.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because it's hypocritical as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yet, you know, you want to be rapping about, like, you know what I'm saying, your pussy this, your pussy that. Bitch, rap about something else, yo. Stop being so one-dimensional. That's the problem with rap. That's the reason why I don't listen to that shit.
That's great.
You know?
So I have a question.
When you wake up after being high as hell and realize you really don't have broads in Atlanta.
Yeah. Panda. You saw the panda, right?
Yeah. That's what it was. That meme is off the fucking hook. I don't give a fuck how old that meme is. That is some funny shit.
Oh, I just Instagrammed you, and this might be Manic.
Okay, I'll check.
I said I want you to send it to him, to Dubs as well, so he can see that. It was something that we were just talking about with this guy in typecasting, and it's actually really good.
Okay, man, just hit me up a God's favorite one. That's all.
Oh, what? I don't. Okay.
I didn't get nothing
on Insta.
I didn't get crap on Insta.
Hold the phone.
Wait, I got, what the hell is this? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I see it.
So y'all vaccinated?
What's that?
So you guys are vaccinated? Well,
yep.
I know what Los is.
Bro, what the fuck?
What happened?
Get the fucking name right. We've been doing this shit like professionals for a long time. You can't get my motherfucking name right, yo. Ain't that some shit?
Introducing yo, fuck that nigga's
at
name.
least, yo, if you're not gonna call me by my if you're gonna call me by my name.
No, my bad, yo. Hey, bro. You know what's 1:15 in the morning, man. My bad.
That should not be an excuse.
Okay.
Because I see you on the book all types of hours of the night. You know
what I mean? Bro, first off, you know what? I'm not even allowed to post nothing on the book, yo.
Yeah, but you can still view shit.
Yo,
so I see you on the book 3-4 o'clock in the motherfucking morning.
You know
so don't give me that 1:15 in the morning shit.
I'm always there.
He's always there. Another 30 days.
So ridiculous.
You know what? Hey, you want to hear something? Yo, you want to hear something funny? Check this out.
Yes, please.
All right. If you notice, right, how yesterday Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp had like a 7-hour it went down mysteriously and
5
shit,
hours
right?
or 6 hours. Yeah, it was horrible.
No, 7 hours.
Real quick, Dubs. I sent you that thing on the gram, yo.
Well, he can look at it later. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, you can look at it later. I'm just telling you, I sent it to you.
Hey, yo, you know what? That shit was 7 hours, right? So, you know,
it was painful.
Yeah, I didn't care. I was, you know, I'm in Facebook jail. You know, like I don't give a fuck about that. But don't you find it ironic how, like, the night before, a former Facebook employee went and spilled the beans?
Right, I heard
all
something
of a sudden,
about
that. Then all of a sudden, you know, Mark Zuckerberg decided to lose billions of dollars, so he don't get fined billions of dollars. Either which way is a loss. And yo, you know what? Time should bring back MySpace, man. Fuck this. Man. Yo, fuck Facebook, man. Like,
yo, we could do our own shit, man. Our own platform. It's complicated. You just got to get the right people behind it that know how to maintain that shit. Then you got to come up with algorithms and all that bullshit. But we could do that shit.
You guys are not doing that.
Yo, you know what? We do that shit, man. Like, I'll tell you this much, man. We ain't censoring nobody. Speak your bullshit. You know,
just work on your channel.
Talk your shit. You know,
yeah,
talk your shit.
Right. We got to work on this shit, man. We went too long without putting out a show, man.
Bro,
we lucky we still got one over 1,700 fans, man. We got to continue to push out content, bro. I was doing the Manic Minute for a while, and I fell off for a second. You know, I'm going through some shit, but
And yo, you
I
know what?
mean,
You know, like yo, you know what? Working some extra shit got me. You know.
but we, like I said, at least every other
Gotta
week
make
from now
time.
on, bro.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
I
mean? We
mean,
gotta make the time, man.
I mean, you know what? I look good, so I
Period.
could draw on. You know, I could draw on. You know, fans just because of my looks alone. Period. Yo, like,
Oh my goodness.
yo, don't. Oh my goodness, nothing.
I
Because
Blame it
yo,
on
you
the
can't
know
wait to
what?
get a
motherfucking rain,
camera. I'm
TG.
gonna
You,
get all
you,
dolled up.
you know what?
Don't your laptop have one?
It's horrible though. I need like better lighting so you could actually see me.
Go into another room with better lighting.
Or get a
No,
lamp.
the
Hello,
internet is
Or get a lamp,
amazing.
or get one of those rings that got
hello.
the fucking
I
light
don't
on
want
it.
to go. I have a pimple. I don't feel like being on the spotlight.
Put toothpaste on it. It don't matter. Toothpaste works better than cream, yo. Like, yo, you know what? I remember I had a
I
pimple one
have
day, and I was like,
something, but yeah, they do say the toothpaste. There's something
yo,
in it.
yo,
That's
yo,
old
you know what?
school.
Yo,
Just
and
like
it works, yo. It works,
Yeah, it
yo.
does work.
Like, yo, you know
just like
what?
with
You
hickeys back in the day, right?
But it
with
has to
hickeys
be
back
like
in the day,
paste,
you
not
get
like a
like
gel,
you either comb out your hickey or whatever, or you get like the girls
a comb. That
lipstick
never
shit,
worked.
right? And you spread out the blood vessels. There's a science behind it,
You want to
you
know?
know.
You want to hear something real crazy, bro? I'm gonna tell you something real fucking crazy,
Hickeys.
man, about hickeys, bro.
That
I
a
was
guy
real when I was young. I was
a
real
guy
reckless.
yeah, because you let that dude give you a hickey on your forehead. I get it.
Yeah, yeah, like the one on the tip of your fucking nose, bitch. Let's not talk about the dude that was sucking on your earlobe the other night. Think I know about
Ooh,
that?
Let's not talk about that dude
ooh.
that was sucking on your ear. Period. Talking about talking about. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick my dick in your ear so you can hear me coming. Let's talk about that.
All right, let's
Oh
listen to this.
man.
Listen, hold on. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Nah, you know what's funny.
That
So
shit was
like, yo, you
corny
know
as
what? You have to
hell.
divert that shit,
That
yo.
shit was
Stop it.
corny as hell. But
Stop it.
listen, I'm gonna tell you something about hickeys real quick, yo. When I was in my teenage years, I was fucking reckless. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't diagnosed, I wasn't medicated, I wasn't nothing. What I used to do when I got a hickey, whether or not I was involved with a female, I would take a fucking razor blade
But
and I would cut the hickey to make it look like I got slashed
you're
instead of a girl sucking
crazy.
on my neck.
My
So
goodness.
if I got a hickey, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't go see this one, or I can't go see that one because I got this one from that one. So I have to cut
Playa.
it. I had to cut it and say, oh yeah, man, fucking I was climbing this tree or some shit. And I
Yo,
fucking fell out of the tree
yo,
and scraped my neck.
yo.
Oh my God, I was such a fucking bastard.
I got a story about Hickey's true story too, right? So like back in 08, 09, right? No, 09. Um my ex from Florida moved up to Brooklyn, right? So I went to go see her, whatever, because we had I have family in Sunset Park and she's from Sunset Park, right? Originally. So we're both in the same hospital and all that shit. Make a long story short, she had a man, I had a girl, right? We were hanging out one day at this bar next to the World Trade Center, taking shots of Hennessy and and a Grey Goose and stuff, right? And we ended up back in Jersey in a hotel room, the Holland,
Oh, the
right?
Motor Lodge. You gotta
Yeah,
love it.
you already know,
You.
we ended up back in the hotel room, making up for lost time, if you know what I mean, right?
Right.
My nigga, I wake up the next morning, right? Boom, 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 boom. And like I told my ex my girl at the time I was working overnight. How was I supposed to pull this shit off? You know what I did, bro?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna
Yo, you
post
know
something real quick.
you
I want to try and post and
you,
promote real quick. Go ahead, talk. I'm listening.
you know what I did, yo? I went right
What?
to my mom's house, right? Got brushes, right? And started scratching, you know what I'm saying? Combing my shit, you know what I'm saying? To break up the blood vessels, yo, right?
Right.
And then, I went to my house, right? My girl was like, oh, what happened to your neck and chest and stuff, right? I was like, yo, I ate something. I broke out in rashes, right? Because, yo, you know what? I was slick, right? I was slick. I was slick, right?
Oh,
What I did, what I did, like I went to my brother's house and I got some calamine mist, like that pink shit. I started
Yeah,
throwing that shit on
calamine
my
lotion.
yeah, and I started throwing that shit on my neck and my chest and everything, right?
Oh my god.
And and I
At
went
least you
and yo,
kept
I
going
went to the
with your
house.
lie.
Yo, you know what? I was like, yo, like I broke out, I'm breaking out the hives, y'all. I don't understand, right? She was like, yo, but hives ain't supposed to look. I was like, yo, you know what the thing is? I kept on scratching. You know what I'm saying? I kept on scratching. I don't know what I ate. I think it was allergic to nothing. I said, I thought so either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I blamed it on seafood.
Yeah.
Like, and I got away with it, right? Up
Y'all,
until
y'all talk. I gotta get up real quick. Oh,
up,
yeah, keep going, keep going.
I got away with it up until I got caught on MySpace.
Oh
MySpace,
jeez.
right? And like my ex sent her the picture of me laying down with all these hickeys on my neck in the hotel room. And I was like, well, yeah, I got caught. I was like, but you know what? Payback's a bitch, because I know what you did.
I mean, you're the one that was cheating.
Actually, that was a revenge cheating though,
But that doesn't make it right.
but it
That
makes
never
it equal.
works. The whole revenge cheat, like I don't know.
Better it came from me than somebody else.
What's that?
Like, what happened?
What's better that came from you?
Better I cheated on you than somebody else. Like I wanted to be the one to show you how, what I'm saying, what pain felt like.
But
How
why
accidents happen.
okay, so explain to me why you felt the need because she cheated, you're saying you wanted her to feel the same way you felt?
Absolutely. Did it work?
But if
Yeah.
she cheated, why didn't you just leave her? Because
Oh,
wouldn't
because I
that
would,
be
because yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? But then, like, what I'm saying, the little evilness and the pettiness took over my mind. I'm like, nah, you know what? We're gonna work things out.
but I'm hoping that today in 2021 we could say that you wouldn't be petty like that, right?
Nah, I'll go hook up with your cousin or something. Hook up with your aunt. Like,
Your sister, whatever.
yeah, like, yo, you know what? I mean, I won't cheat on you. I'll just leave you for somebody, one of your family or friends.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
It sure is. But I don't even have. And I'm not even working right now.
Oh no, what happened?
Car accident.
No.
Why I
Are
think
you
I'm moving
okay?
around so much? Nah, I'm banged on my back. Yo, you know what?
That's
Shout out to New
crazy.
York City, by the way, because like you know what? Whoever's going to like watch this later, because I don't think we have viewers right now, but it is what it is. But whoever's going to watch this later, just know if you get into a car accident in New York City
Mm-hmm.
and you're not injured, police ain't coming. I got I
Really?
got to my app. Police ain't coming. Like they'll expect you. You know what I mean? Like, and it took me 7 hours to figure that out.
But aren't they
Like,
supposed to write a report?
no, you download the report because you're not injured. If EMS is required, then they come.
Oh wow.
Like you learn something new every day.
That's crazy.
And
But
knew
you
what
were
it is too.
injured.
Yeah, yeah, but I wasn't injured that right then and there. Like it took me like a day or two to really feel it.
Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense. Like, so when you got into the accident, the cops didn't come?
Nope, nope.
That's weird.
Knew what it is too. Knew what it is too is that um um like, and they said it too, right? And these cops are keeping it real. Like I got to give them that. Like like I went to the I think the 40th precinct or the 41st. No, I went to the 40th first, right? They got the accident. You know what I'm saying? The call and whatever. However, like one of the cops was like, you know what? We're dealing with a homicide. Like we couldn't make it. And like, everything got put to the back burner when
Right.
there was a shooting involved. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, damn. Okay, so so he was like, he was like, you know what? He was like, and that's not even, like that's at the at the borderline between the 40th and the 41st. So That one, you know, they told me, he's like, that one right there is going to be a toss up between who gets there first. And he was like, and none of us really likes to respond to car accidents that, you know, that like no one's injured. I was like, in my mind, I was like, damn, you guys are rugged out here,
Yeah, that's
right?
crazy.
So then, like, you know, my coworker and I drove up to the 41st precinct because he gave us the address and stuff, right? So I walk up to him, whatever, and I start talking to him, right? And you know, they're looking at it, they're like, damn, bro, you've been out there for that long? I'm like, yeah, man. You know, like, yo, he was like, all these cops were being cool with me, right? They're like, they're like, you know what? Come here, let me talk to you in private real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, I walked over with the cop, and he was like, look around you. He's like, this is the South Bronx, bro. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, we're dealing with homicides and, you know, gang shit out here. I'm like, I know. I said, it's like Newark, nothing new. He was like, yeah. He was like, that, yeah. I was like, yeah. He was like, you know what? We're gonna get to you, but I don't know what time. I'm like, he was like, yo, you know what? You're better off like getting these forms right here. So he gave me these forms and whatever, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, and that was it. And then like a day and a half later, I felt that shit, and I was like, "Whoa!" You know what I'm saying? My back feels it,
Yeah,
you know.
there's always
And then, and then like, you know,
well,
and then like the and then like the following day, like I didn't even bother going to work, and that's when we had that little flooding.
a little flooding,
That's
more like
yeah, it's,
fucking Noah's Ark needed to be built and shit. It was insane.
yo, like you know what? And I didn't go to work that day. Like a lot of my coworkers' cars got flooded out because like everybody came back
Wow.
in early trying to beat the storm. Then the storm came, and when the storm came, like it brought, you know, like surprisingly, like Bloomfield was flooded bad, and
Oh, now my cousin lost her car.
yo, a lot of people lost their cars, yo. A
Yep.
lot of people lost their vehicles, man. And, like I almost lost my vehicle. Like you know what? I woke up
Hoboken?
that day. No, check this out. I woke up that day like around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was still drugged from, you know, from the muscle relaxer they gave me.
Right.
You know, like whatever they gave me, that shit. You know, first off, you know what? I went to the emergency room like around the day after, like around 9 o'clock. I couldn't take it no more, and and like I was there till 7 in the morning because they only had one doctor and two nurses for emergency room. Go figure. So by the time they, you know what I'm saying, administer any type of like pain meds, it was like close to like 6:30 in the morning. I knocked out. So then I got up, and I remember the nurse asking me, "Are you driving?" I'm like, "No." I lied, yo. I was driving, but yo, I was falling asleep behind the wheel, right? Because yo, the
Oh
muscle relaxer
God.
had me fucked up. So then I found parking like a block and a half away from, you know, my parents' house because I wasn't gonna make it home. So I just went to my parents' house and stuff, right? Knocked, you know, took a shower because I got extra clothes over there. Knocked out, let them know what it was. I wake up at 5 o'clock, and that's when like it started pouring. I'm here, to, you know, looking outside the window, and I'm saying to myself, "Nah, your car's gonna be all right." So then, like, you know, I just sat on the bed and stuff, right? Like in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep. And then, like, you know, I was taking like, you know, a little nap, and I had a vision of my car underwater. I'm like, oh hell no! So I just threw on like, you know, my clothes and stuff, right? I walked down, and I'm like, yo, mind you, we're 2 hours into the storm, right? But the way it was raining, like by the time I hit that corner and I looked down, I'm like, oh shit, you know, like this block is really going to be underwater in a few. So I get to my car, right, and half the water was like halfway, you know, up, and I'm like, damn. And I'm like very, you know, I have this thing about my sneakers, right? I don't like for it to get wet or nothing. So what I did, I climbed onto my hood, and you know, like not my hood, but the trunk, right? Back killing me, right? I found a way to get into the back seat of my car because I didn't
Oh
want to
my
get my feet
goodness.
wet. And then I climbed into the front, and then I backed my car out, and I drove till I found parking. You know, I ended up parking on the main strip on Washington Street,
I
right?
mean,
Then I
yeah.
walked down. I walked down. That was it, right? I wake up the following day, and you know, like I go, I I try to see like how my back was feeling. My back was feeling, a little bit better. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That's probably a 1 day thing. I'm gonna go into work. I go into work, and it took me an hour and a half to get there because you ever seen the intro to The Walking Dead? Like
No.
where like you got all these cars abandoned on the highways.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I saw
All
that
right, you know what?
actually.
You know what? From Route 3 to 21, like I'm here dodging
Yes.
cars going this way and that way, this way and that way, right?
Wow.
Dodging cars. And then like,
My bad. I was doing some promotion work real quick.
and
So go
and
ahead.
and, and then like, like when I got to Newark that day, like there were certain streets you still couldn't get on because like everything was underwater. So I had to go
Yep.
around. And once again, like you could tell like, where everything flooded at. So like there's like, nothing but mud on this one block, like next to the Passaic River. There was nothing but mud. So like, my tires were spinning or whatever, right? So then I ended up like getting next to Branchwood Park, right? And you could tell like, like that park got flooded as well because there was cars that's usually parked. Then all of a sudden, some cars that moved onto the sidewalks, and I was like, "Yo, this block got hit too." But how though? Because it's slanted on the hill.
Right.
You know, like, like yo, you know what? And the funny thing is, right, is that people down south be cracking on us like, "Yo, how y'all get flooded so much?" And I tell them, geography is everything. Like example, you know, Hoboken. Hoboken is like New Orleans. It's shaped in a bowl. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like you
Well,
got
it's below sea level. That's the problem with Hoboken, and that's why it
actually
gets
is
flooded.
actually is
And
actually
the system there is horrible and old.
you know what when you look at it, it's really not below sea level, it's at sea level. Problem is, what I'm saying, where it stops being at sea level is on Bloomfield Street. Then it slants down. That's when it becomes below sea level because like, and you're right, I'm saying, antiquated systems and everything. So it's like that. Like same thing with Patterson. Patterson became like, Patterson became Hurricane Harbor. I'm saying, the urban version.
Yeah, you saw that one
You know,
video by Checkers?
yeah, yo,
Yeah, it's like fucking Congo Rapids, man.
yo, you know what? The same thing in Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? Like those apartments where those three people drowned. Like yo, you know what, man? It's sad, yo. Like, and yo, you know what the thing is? Like, we had a flash flood warning, right? But no one expected it to be that bad.
But
Like,
that is literally what a flash flood is.
yeah, true. You know,
But we've never
but you know what though?
experienced that.
But you know what though? Like, I don't think anyone expected a flash flood to be that severe. Because you know
Yeah,
what?
because
But yo, you know what? Whenever I see a flash flood warning, I'm like, all right, you know what? There's gonna be a little flood. You know what I'm saying?
the
Now,
areas that you're used to flooding, you know are going to flood. Not
exactly.
everybody.
But yo, but yo, you know what? But yo, you know what? There were certain places in Hoboken, right? That that flooded that I never thought flood that I never thought was gonna flood. Like 13th and Bloomfield, that shit flooded.
Wow.
It was
Like
inevitable,
13th.
though, for
What
these
happened?
places. The amount of water and the amount of time that came down there was no way that wasn't going to happen.
Yo, look, you know what? The fact that
We
I understand like a
never
lot of
had rain like that.
creeks, I understand like like a lot of creeks, over through the over flooded their banks because you know what, we built on top of land that, like for instance, the Passaic River, right? I'm pretty sure, what I'm saying, before civilization, the Passaic River was like this big, what I'm saying, from Bergen County to Passaic County. But since we built on reclaimed land, it went from this big, hold on, from this big to this big. You understand what I'm saying? So like, like that shit is all narrow, bro. You having fun playing with that shit or what?
Yeah, I'm trying to word it
Yeah.
right, man. So people come check it out. They see what the fuck we talking about.
Sometimes you gotta curse at them, like, yo, check this shit out, bitches. You know what I'm saying? Just write that shit down. You know, like write it down.
Podcast fan page on Facebook. Check us out on Twitch also.
Mm,
This
Yo,
might be
question.
Manic, Twitch, IG, Twitter,
Question.
Snapchat.
I have a
All right,
question.
bet.
I have a question.
What's up, yo?
All right, you know what I'm saying? Since everyone's sensitive to things, right?
Right.
God forgive me for saying this, right? Do you think Michael J. Fox gets offended when he hears that word Twitch?
Oh, your
no,
God.
why? Is this a joke? I can't with you.
No, I'm being serious because you know what? Everyone's like sensitive about things nowadays. So like, and I ain't trying to be that guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm really not.
Now, what you trying to be, bro?
I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? Do people? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know what? Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Do people get offended? You know what I'm saying? Do people with Parkinson's get offended? You know what I'm saying?
But
You know
who's
what I'm saying?
saying Twitch to anyone?
Because there's a website named Twitch.
No. You're not understanding why certain things would be offensive versus others. Like we already know that we call smaller people little people. We do not call them
I call them
midgets.
halflings.
We do not call them halflings. They're little people.
People McNuggets.
They're little
People
people.
McNuggets.
They're just like everybody else. They're just short. And we learned today that we call people Asian.
What I learned about little people is that they get really offended if I give you a mushroom, would you grow?
Yeah, that's
Oh my
that's
God.
douchey.
Yeah, if I give you a
I'd
star,
hit
can you
you
run
in
through
the
that
nuts
wall?
because I'd be like right there.
If I give you a star, can you run through that wall?
It's me, Mario.
And again, a punch in the nuts.
This ain't Project X.
Yeah, word.
Yo, Project X, bro. I seen that movie the other day, man, just because I was just wanted to watch something. Bro, you know what? I never went to you know what I'm saying? I went to some wild parties down in Florida, like, you know what I'm saying? Like where they
See,
had
while you were
big
down,
house.
when you were down in Florida, going to parties like that, I was throwing them shits in the projects. My parties are motherfucking legendary. You go down to the bricks. You ask Troy Mudfoot. Go ask Troy Mudfoot about my parties. That motherfucker will tell you about my parties, bro. You ask Hernan, you ask Obi, you ask all them cats, TG. You ask them all. What's up with Corleone's parties? They'll be like, yo, that motherfucker could throw a motherfucking party.
Nigga. Remember that party in the house that
I
we
didn't
threw,
know about these parties, so
where like
I'm surprised because half of Weehawken was up in the motherfuckers.
Yo, remember that party we threw in the, you know what I'm saying?
And I had to throw everybody the fuck out. That party it got so crowded that I was like, yo, y'all gotta go.
My cousin was like, yo, get the fuck out. Started mushing people.
Yo, throwing people the fuck out.
He palmed this
we
bitch
had so
face.
yo, let me tell you
like,
something. Let me tell you something. You know how much trouble we could have gotten in if the cops rolled up at that crib with all the liquor, all the weed, and all the people in that underage kids and shit from the high school. That's how we had to throw them all out.
There was so much drugs. Party. Yo, we had like yo, you know what? I was in charge of the drugs. I'm gonna be honest. And besides weed, there was other things that was there that I ain't you know what I'm saying, really disclosed. You know, I just kept it in my drawer, and I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna do these shrooms. That was the day. I think that was the day where, like, you know,
yeah, my fucking Nike Elway jersey was stolen.
Like, no, you know what? That was the day where someone went off the air. Oh, someone came back. All right.
Nah, what happened?
I'm having technical difficulty. I don't understand how I don't have internet or right next to this freaking router and everything.
Yeah, but your bars are full green. I don't know why it disappeared like that.
Well, now it is. Before it was yellow, so I don't know.
Now
what
it's
was
green.
going on.
So
also we being racist against Asians, right? We calling them yellow now.
Oh my god. I can't with you.
Nah, and yo, hold on. You know what? Remember Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? that bootleg ass Voltron show. Were actually, you know what? It wasn't even a bootleg Voltron because they were actually out before Voltron. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? In the American version, right? Have you noticed that they gave the black dude the Black Ranger and the Asian the Yellow Ranger?
Nah, the Yellow Ranger was the black girl.
No, the Yellow Ranger was the Asian girl first before she left the show because of a contract dispute.
Oh,
The very
jeez.
beginnings, the very beginning, and th-
The
and God
first, the
bless
first, wait up, the first set of Power Rangers.
had a black girl and Asian girl, you know,
I'm looking
and
up.
Yeah,
The
look it
yeah,
up because
first.
the first Yellow Ranger was a black girl. I thought.
no, it was an Asian girl. Yeah.
Yeah, look it up.
The first cast of the Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a picture.
Well, we can't see the picture because we can't see you.
Correct, which makes it even more exciting.
Dubs, look it up.
Okay, so I have a picture here, and I see a Caucasian man in a blue
Yeah, with glasses.
outfit, and then I have this Asian woman in yellow. He is
Oh,
correct.
all right. So he's right.
Then some other tall dude in red.
Yeah.
This girl in pink,
Pink.
and
The
a
black
black
guy in
guy
black.
in black.
Yo, ain't that some shit?
I mean, but at the same time,
It could be
like,
it could be an honest mistake.
why do we correlate colors that way? Like, just like pink is girl and blue is boy. Like, that's just that's a societal thing. I don't like. I don't get that. That's silly.
And leave it the way it is.
It's a color.
Right.
That's it. If you make it more than that, then that's your problem. And that goes for other things too that people are sensitive about. I think it's just like, okay, it's not, some things it's not your cup of tea, but there are certain things that we
Yo,
should
like
all be
I don't like
together.
I don't like Little Nas X.
Oh, he's
Okay, you don't have to like him.
yeah,
Not 'cause he's gay.
He's in his own fucking world, bro.
Not because he's gay, because he's trash. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
people are into him, and
yo,
people
you know
aren't.
what? The only reason why people are into him is because yo, you know what? For the lack of yo, and this not only him, but it's a lot of these, little artists out here and shit. For the lack of talent that they have, you know what I'm saying? The only thing, yo, if it wasn't for social media, they would not be who they are.
Well,
That's a
yes,
fact,
and it's
and
the
that's a fact.
trend. Look at
You know,
back in the day, who, like, in the 80s, look at what music was like compared to the 90s. Like, let's be real, the 80s music was
Yeah,
trash.
motherfucking
But
KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane versus.
oh
like,
yeah, that's what's up.
there is the music was different, and so was the people and the generation.
Yeah.
Little Nas X is gonna have a fan base because it's a different group of people and generation that's what music to them is, where for us we have more experience with music. We've
What it
been
is too, yo?
listening to music,
Know what it is too?
so we know it's
Oh,
trash. It was my point.
hey, I need a haircut. Anyways, you know what it is too?
What's that?
It's like these record labels, right? If you have anything worth of substance, like you know what I mean, if you show any type of intelligence in your music, they're not gonna promote it because it don't fit their agenda. Like, like you know what? You can tell when you know what I'm saying, like they killed the movement. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, like KRS-One was like, he was rapping the way he was rapping. Then, he became, you know what I'm saying, he became Stop the Violence, right?
Right. Right.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying, and the West Coast had their, you know what I'm saying, West Coast had their thing, you know what I'm saying, like yo, you know what? But like in the 90s or whatever, right? Like that's when, you know what I'm saying, like they were changing the format and how we view things. Like, yo, you know what?
It was the East
Like,
and West Coast
yo,
rival.
and yo, you know what? The media and the record labels played into it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Up until the point where, you know what I'm saying, it cost, you know what I'm saying, hip hop their two biggest stars.
Yeah,
That's
and we
then
all listen to everything, I feel.
that and yo, but you know what though? Even back then though, like back then in the '90s, right, and early 2000s, if your mic skills was not up to par, then you wasn't getting no shine whatsoever. And then like they dumbed it down, like what they did, what the record labels did was like they started signing these dumbed down rappers, right, and made sounding stupid be a trend. Like yo, you know what? If you ask one of them to freestyle, you know what they're
Right.
gonna tell you? Nah, I don't do none of that shit,
Right.
right?
It's pop because it
Or
became
or
pop
or
music.
or they're gonna do one of these. Yo, all right, yo, I'll freestyle. Hold on a minute. You know,
Yep.
they're looking at their phone like, you know what? They can't do one of these. Like, yo, you know what? Live from the podcast, you best think fast. My foot will be all up in your ass, quick, fast. Yeah, I could outlast anybody. More like two dope boys be in the outcast with the Jets hat. Understand, yo, be a misfit, the mismatch. Go ahead and get your stacks. You can go ahead and crack the back, but I could back your crack. Snap your back like a fucking Kit Kat. Shit like that.
Right. And there's like recently actually I heard Common
See,
talking, and he was being interviewed on the show that I listened to, and like the guy was like, I'm just gonna give you a word and
yo,
you
common,
freestyle
common,
whatever comes to you. And he's
common is
like
like
so good.
you,
He is so good.
you know what, you know what, like like people, like back then people look at me and be like, oh yeah, he listens to that hardcore shit. No, I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I tend, like back in the '90s was more like Common, the Tribe Called Quest, like. Then I would listen to Mobb Deep, Cypress Hill, then Wu-Tang Clan, whatever, right? But it was always like those artists that had like such a big vocabulary, you know what I'm saying, and metaphors and punchlines that,
Right.
like it drew my attention,
Mhm.
So I mean, Corleone could tell you, man, like
What's up?
half the times I used to be freestyling, battling people, no lie,
Right. Right.
like so like that's the hip hop I grew up on, you know what I'm saying? If you can't freestyle, then there's no way you should be able to like even be on a show talking shit,
Yeah, well
you know,
that's the culture look that you actually that's
embraced.
cool, I think, to
Do you
have
know how
that. I didn't
do you
have
know
that.
do you know how easy it is for me, you know what I'm saying, for me to even freestyle? Like the shit is easy.
To you, I
It
can't
is.
do that.
It
I
is. It's
cannot
like
do that. I make a fool of myself.
Yeah, I would make a fool out of myself too. I mean, because I can't I can't put my thoughts.
and that's the reason why it's easy for me to insult people. Because I could
Oh,
look at your picture real, I could look at your picture real quick and roast somebody. Like it's easy for me to insult somebody because you know what? I used to battle people,
He's the
you know?
comeback king.
Yeah, like
yeah.
yo, you know what, man? Like yo, you know what? This is one dude on Facebook, right? Because I said something, right? He's like, oh, he's like, he tagged me. He's like, oh, you're swinging wildly. I'm like, yep. That's what your that's what your girl says when I lower my pants, right? and then he was like, and then he was like, he said, hold on, you know what? I screenshot this, you know what? I'm an asshole. I screenshot some shit, yo.
Way too much energy being put in the wrong place.
Nah, actually, you know what? Being petty is fun.
No,
You
it's
should try it.
there's nothing that
That's one
comes
of
from
his.
that.
That's one of his AKAs, Petty Murphy.
Oh my goodness.
You should try sometimes. Like you have
No,
fun.
I've been petty, and I've recognized that I've been petty, and I call myself on my shit and I say, you know what, that's stupid.
You know what? You know what?
Be better.
Like you know what? Like there was one time like some girl I was messing with, right? I'm gonna read. I actually screenshot the message. Like this shit was funny that I actually have to put this shit up myself,
Oh my god.
right? I blocked out the number. Obviously, it was like you don't even have the decency to call me for 5 minutes. All I do is try and make you smile. You ask for tickets, I get you tickets. You don't even return a call. Thanks for the football game, huh? Don't try texting me back. I am done being your bitch. How do you sleep at night knowing there's a guy who would do anything you ask for? You ask and you just throw it all away for nothing. And I replied with the fan on medium. She was like, "Wow."
Oh my god, I can't.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, all right, bye.
Yeah, they gonna learn. They gonna learn, yo.
Yep.
I'm sure someone isn't learning. That's all I'll say.
They gonna learn somehow.
Sure.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's a lot tougher for relationships to work out because of all this social media shit. Because it's so easy to get into an argument over some stupid shit.
That's insecurity then.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and that's why relationships aren't working out the way they're supposed to be working out nowadays because of that insecurity in social media.
But like,
Yo,
then is that a
yo,
good relationship?
yo. You know what? I've been called a hussy because like
A
I'm gonna tell,
hussy.
I'm gonna tell you the story.
You are a
So like
hussy. I could see that.
so yo, you know what? You better watch your mouth, yo. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna tell you the story.
You fucking hussy.
So so like so my ex and I, she was 8, she's 8 years older than me. That means
Okay.
I was like what 31, 32 around the time she was like 40, you know. So we're in New York at some steakhouse, and like I was a little thinner. I didn't have my glasses, right? I was light skinned. I'm light skinned now.
Oh, what's the
So
matter? You light skin?
so like yo, not like like yo, we were around 50 around there, like in the 50s and whatever, right?
Oh shit! Here come the
Yeah,
light skin jokes.
So we're at this restaurant and this waitress comes and she's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, I'm looking up like, "What's up?" And she's like, "Do you know who you look like?" I'm like, "No." In my mind, I'm saying, in my mind, I'm saying, like, all right, you know what, this bitch don't know nothing about Dr. Dre, and I always get that I look like Dr. Dre shit, which I really think I don't. Anyways, she comes out and says, I look like Terrence Howard, right? And I'm like, okay.
Terrence Howard,
Yeah, I was
I
like,
could see
Hustle and
that.
Flow.
I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, all right, you know? And she was like, you know what? I swore you were him. I had to do a second take. I'm like, okay. And then, like, it was like a little
It's
thing,
hard out here for a pimp.
yeah, you stupid. So like, so so check it, right? So like I'm licking my lips because like you know what, the weather's changing. It was like weather like this, but like the weather was
Yeah,
changing,
for sure. Uh-huh.
right? I'm licking my lips now. Anyways, so like she knows I had dimples, right? And then the dimple thing, right? And so
This is the waitress, right?
the waitress, yes. And
Okay.
then she's like, "Oh my god, you have dimples." I'm like, "Yeah," like she's like, "Oh okay, so I'm your waitress for today." I'm like, "Oh god," you know what I mean? Like, and then like I guess it didn't help that you know like I was trying like like I asked for diet water, right? And she starts laughing. She's like, "Oh my god, you're so funny." Then she walks away without what I'm saying, without appetizer order, right? So homegirl is looking at me like this. She's like, "Uh huh." She's like, "Nah, I know I gotta watch out for you." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like,
She can trust you.
she was like, "You know what? I see you over there, smiling, showing your dimples and whatever. Oh my god, you look like Terrence Howard, the standard third, blah blah blah." And you go flirt. And I'm like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" Like, yo, like I'm here laughing, like, all right, like whatever. I didn't take her like serious or whatever, right? So then like the waitress comes back and she goes, "Oh," she looks at, what I'm saying, my girl at the time. She's like, "You are so lucky. He is so handsome." I'm like, "Oh." And then like like my girl at the time played it off like, "Oh, thank you very much," right? And she looked at me smiling. I'm like, she's like, "But he has." She's like, "You know what? You must enjoy looking at his dimples." I'm like, "Oh
Motherfucking
fuck,
dimples
yo,
have played the fuck out, man. Just shut
nigga,
up.
nigga, stop hating, man." Because you know what? I pull more bitches. What I'm saying? Then you pull a hamstring. Stop it.
First of all,
Dimples got me this way. Oh
Oh boy.
it's a
yeah,
shame
oh
that
yeah,
your
oh yeah,
dimples
oh yeah.
got you that way.
Yo, you know what? Yo, I look good, yo. Like that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
I look good too.
you know what I'm saying? Like I pull them. Facts.
The thing is, I don't need to.
You know, I don't need to either. They come to me.
I'm gonna say no comment for myself. You don't
You know what I'm
even
saying?
want to know.
You know what I mean? They come to me and they get teabagged and they love it.
I'm
I
so
knew the
sure.
teabag comment was coming.
Somewhere. It had to come
Oh
somewhere.
hell yeah. So anyways, so then like this whole, what I'm saying, she starts like this thing where like, she's like, "You know what? you're a whore. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I started laughing because I think she's joking, but she's saying things with a smile, so I'm here laughing, right? And then I realized she wasn't playing when she called me a hussy. I'm like, yo, hold up. I'm like, your age is on the show. Like the last time I heard that word was from the show Dynasty. You know what I'm saying?
Last time I
You
heard the
just
word
said
hussy, where did I hear the
your
word
age
hussy?
is
Somewhere.
showing.
That's
Yeah,
some bullshit.
Dynasty, hilarious.
yeah, so like, like that shit really, you know what I'm saying? That shit really fucked up that mood because like we were on a horse carriage ride and she was like angry. I'm like, yo, you serious, yo? Like I'm
And
here
the
thinking you
horse
joking.
wasn't even shitting and she was angry. Oh, just
Yo,
imagine
for
if the
real.
horse was
I'm
shitting.
sure there's a lot more to all of this for her to
Uh-oh.
feel the way she does, but it was obvious that she was insecure and didn't trust you. So you must have given her
Well, you know
reason
what?
not to trust you.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to pin the tail on a donkey for the stuff that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, that I was aware of,
Mm-hmm.
like, and you're going through a divorce where your husband still lives at your house. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to
Oh,
trust that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
you
yeah.
word.
know?
Yeah, you're right.
So
Right.
like I'm supposed to trust that, but yet
No.
that's your conscience. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then like, I brought it up. I was like, maybe you're feeling some way because what you're dealing with at your house,
Right.
you know. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, you got in-house dick. I was like, basically, you know what? I'm not a free agent, but I am a free agent up until that nigga leaves.
Right.
So
Right, right, right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you do what you have to do, and I'm gonna do what I have to do. If you don't
That
Hmm.
I
trust
can
me, I was like,
understand.
yo, I'm like, listen, you know what? If you don't trust me, it's because of a reason what you're doing still. I
Right.
said, that's your conscience talking, ain't me talking.
And
Right.
always let your conscience be your guide.
That was adorable. You should throw that in every now and then. Got to
Yeah,
record these little
yeah, these
tidbits.
little things. I the thing is, I just wish there was. I
Oh
have
wait,
to look. There's some new options. I just haven't had the
yeah,
time to look through them yet to see
there's
where I
got
could
to be
put sound
something.
clips and shit. Because
Yo,
when we used to do,
I gotta go to work tomorrow morning, man. We gotta wrap this up.
Are you for real? I
Nah,
didn't
I'm
seriously?
just
realize
playing. I'm
that.
just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh,
Oh, I thought I was
I
gonna
was like,
say
it's
we on a
2
roll, man. We
in the
on a
morning.
roll. It's only 2 o'clock. We on a roll, man.
Niggas past my bedtime, B.
You ain't past shit.
Oh,
You lying.
please. I know that ain't true.
Yeah, I know. I know that ain't true. I know it ain't true. And you know it ain't my bedtime. 'Cause I'm in for the long haul. I'm here till later.
But yeah, I
So
want to understand that since if I can only understand maybe or relate to a woman. So, um, why would you continue to be in a relationship with someone? I'm not talking about this specific relationship, and I'm asking the both of you.
okay.
Why would you be in a relationship with someone who doesn't trust you?
Because the pussy's good.
Okay, then.
That was quick. Um, you usually relationships like that tend to last longer because you're thinking and hoping that at some point it changes.
But at some point, this might hurt.
But
Yeah,
does
but at
it?
some
The name
point
of this,
this might hurt.
like the name of this
Yeah,
podcast.
exactly. And that's the thing. It's like you're not living in the relationship. You're living with the hope in the relationship that at some point it changes.
Okay, and how'd that work out?
It doesn't work out
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why?
because you're comfortable, maybe depending on how long the
All right,
relationship's been going
I
on.
could see that there are other things that could be involved, but I just I'm just curious because I've been the person who didn't trust the other person. Like,
Right.
what does it feel like to always not be trusted?
Oh, it feels great.
Well, I need another person because I cannot
Nah,
stand
it's not
you.
that it feels great.
Yo,
It's a
no,
fucked up
yo,
feeling because always being questioned.
Right.
Where are you? What are you doing? Who you with? Why you're there? What
Second
time?
guessing everything you
Second
say.
guessing your
like I,
decisions, second
yo,
guessing all
like
types
I
of shit.
said, yo, it feels
It's
great.
fucked up.
You want to know
It
why?
being in a
You,
relationship. Hold
you,
on,
no,
motherfucking
hold on, hold
shit.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You know what? It feels great. You want to know why? Because by that time, I'm tired of your shit already, right? So then, you keep on pushing me to that point where, you know what I'm saying, you accuse me of cheating. And guess what? I'm gonna make your dream come true. You know what I'm saying? So you keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep accusing me that I'm
That's
gonna make your dream come true.
sadistic, and
And
that's another
and
show.
and yo, you know what? I don't care. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop accusing me of shit that I ain't doing. You know, if I ain't doing this shit, shut the fuck up. Make me a sandwich, sit there and be quiet. Watch this
You
football
are
game
a
with me.
therapist's
It's like
dream.
have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? like, yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, when I put, yo, you know what? Just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Stop this bullshit. You know what I
Why
mean?
not just leave though?
If you're gonna what?
Why not just leave? Like
Because
that
I
would
pay rent in
annoy
this
the
fucking
fuck out
house.
of me.
Because I pay rent in the house. Why should I leave?
I'm saying,
Bitch, you gotta
end
go.
it.
Not
Why
not not
not?
not, not you, not you, not you. I ain't
No,
calling
I'm
you a bitch,
saying,
but I'm
why
saying in general.
not end it then? Why go like? Why be aggravated and then put yourself through all of that to then cheat to hurt the person, so that basically you prove them right? Because they kept saying they didn't trust you, and they kept doing that because they needed reassurance from you, because it's obviously an issue they
You wanna
have.
know why? You wanna know
No,
why?
let me finish. And you instead, and I'm talking about you specifically because I'm just seeing this cycle that you have. But if you're hurt by someone, you want to hurt them back. And that to me is like, but why? What's the point? Like, fuck them, and like move on them, because you're literally giving energy into that, like part of you. Like, I really believe that, and you're someone who believes in God, so you are literally putting your energy into something that is literally just, it's not worth it at all. You're giving power too. Instead of you thinking you have power, you're not in this situation. So it's like, I don't get why put yourself through that.
You know what? It's like this, right? It's like,
Just be single then.
no, it's like this, right? It's like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna be the one crying on this couch alone. Come here, bitch. You're gonna cry with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both
We're
gonna
gonna be miserable together.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Then I'm gonna break out. You know what I'm saying? And you can keep the couch. That's what it is, yo. Like,
But you
Yeah.
don't
I ain't
like
gonna be
believe
miserable.
in karma. You don't believe that like this shit's gonna
I
come
believe
back
in
to you.
karma, and I believe in
Let
karma.
me
And you
tell
know
you
what?
something. Hold on,
And you know
real
what
quick.
though? And you know what though? You know what I'm saying? I believe in karma, and you know what? It whispers in my ear saying, "Yo, you see this? Like, you see the sign right here? It says Nike. Do it, right?" And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Let me
like,
tell you something,
yo,
Let me tell you
yo,
something real quick.
yo, yo, it's like this, right? It's like, yo, it's like this, right? Let's just say I'm on Facebook, right? And I say, and I write this post as one like, and I'll cheat on my girl, and I go like the post myself, and I'll be like, and I'll comment on my own shit. Say no more, fam. That's what it is.
Let me tell you something, y'all. Karma is the greatest gangster of all time, B. Karma will fuck you up. Karma will come when you don't see it. Karma will take over your mind, take over your life, and fuck your shit up if you fuck with it. That's
And
why
sometimes, and
it
sometimes you have
karma's
to
a
be karma
karma's
itself,
a straight gangster, yo.
and sometimes you have to be karma yourself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? At the end of the day, better you. You know what I'm saying? Better you than me.
Better you than me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
and you know
I was
what?
thinking of Will and
And you
Grace.
and you know what? And better it be me teaching you the lesson than you learning it from somebody else.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that's how it's working. And I also think like that you're taking that with you though too, because I also think because of these experiences with these women, you automatically like have these expectations that these women are going to be like this with you. So you just do you. You're like we can do a whole segment just on you, but we're not going to do that. To talk about you all day.
Yo, you know what you know what these women have to understand, you know what I'm saying? Learning is a gift, you know what I'm saying? But pain is a teacher. You can learn from me. That's my gift to you. but you're gonna feel some pain. So I'm gonna teach you that.
I mean, all relationships
Brother. I'm
all
just like,
relationships have ups and downs. There's no perfect, you should fight. If you're not arguing at all, I'd be more nervous, and somebody might be a serial killer. So I think
Yeah, that might be.
arguing is necessary.
what the
I
hell
Sometimes
is
done
you
that?
just
kill.
gotta
I done
let
kill
shit
a
out.
Captain Crunch many a
Hey,
night.
yo, you know what? First off, I'm saying, all jokes aside, I mean, like, I just talk shit, you know, I really do. You know what I'm saying? Don't take me serious, especially when it comes to relationships. Don't take me serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I will talk you into doing some shit, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I never said nothing. I just gave you a suggestion, right? Now, you know what? And all jokes aside, you say arguing. No, you know what I'm saying? Having an adult discussion is one thing. You know what I'm saying? When you start raising your voice at me, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I'm listening to your tone.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So like,
Hmm.
and so any point that you made, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? All jokes aside, you want me to be serious? I'm gonna be serious. Men, we think logically, right? Women think emotionally with logic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is where, you know what I'm saying, this is where things get misconstrued, and this is how arguments happen, right? Where a woman makes a point because she speaks from the heart, and we feel that shit, right? But we are so used to, you know what I'm saying, judging by tones of voice,
Hmm.
that whatever point that you have made is null and void for the fact that you rose your voice. And this is where arguments happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real about this shit.
I
You know what I'm
say we
saying?
pray.
Because be,
Pray.
be,
Yeah.
be,
It depends
because
what
yo,
kind of
be,
argument.
yo,
I
hey,
I
hey,
I
hey,
could be
hey,
just talking
hey,
about disagreements.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Disagreements is one thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, another thing too is getting past a man's pride. You know, because like
Right.
because yo, you know what? Some of us don't like to admit when we're wrong. Me, and all jokes aside, I'm never wrong. You know what I'm saying? Only time I've been wrong is when I thought I was wrong.
Oh boy.
Here
No,
we
I'm
go.
just I'm playing.
It
I'm
was going.
playing.
It was going
I'm
real
I'm
smooth. It was going real
I'm
good.
playing.
It was. It
I'm playing.
was.
I'm playing. I'm playing. You know what? I'll admit when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will carry that cross. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm wrong, you felt some if you felt wrong and you say I'm wrong and you felt some way, I'm gonna carry that cross. You know, I'm gonna apologize for it, massage your feet, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, make it up to you every which way. However, you know, if you're getting at me over some petty ass shit that I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, toilet seat example. If you're gonna get at me over the toilet seat, man, I'm gonna be like, all right, yo, you know what I'm saying?
You
It's a
want to
force of
hear what?
habit. It's a force of habit. My bad.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because yo, you know what, man? Like, we lit the toilet seat up. Now, if you're gonna get at me over, like, if you're gonna continue to nitpick at some stupid ass shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something about you, because you know what? I'm tired of making you know what I'm saying, seem like you don't do nothing wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I'm tired of that, because like, yo, me, I'm the type that I checklist all the, you know what I'm saying, all the wrong shit that you do, but I don't bring it to you. You wanna know why? Because I accept you for who you are,
Right.
flaws and all. But
Right.
if you're gonna continue to like nitpick at my flaws, then I'm gonna tell you about you. And then, you know,
Right.
but the way I'm gonna say it, you're not gonna like it, because verbally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll assassinate someone's character. No,
What? All
no,
right. I got a
like,
question. I got a
without a
question.
doubt.
I got a question.
I got an answer.
All right. Relationship. I know we've all been in one. What's the
Yeah.
worst thing you think or you feel your significant other said to you at one point in time that pissed you off, that made you want to like booger hooker or some shit, or him? So what was the one thing that was said to you in a relationship that that got you off, like that made you look like, oh shit, did she really say that shit to me? What was it?
Yo, I can't remember, because like, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to relive nothing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever,
I'll
like,
never
yo,
forget mine.
like yo, you know what? Whatever was said to me, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to look at people a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is the real me now. You know what I'm saying? Not the dubs that be popping all this shit all the time just for entertainment. This is the real me. You know what I'm saying? Like my last relationship said something real, you know what I'm saying, hurtful and whatever, right? And I ate it up. And I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And my response was like, if that's how you feel, then that's on you.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? But I ate it up and it bothered me to the point where I actually went to the liquor store and got me a fifth of Tito's and I was drinking that shit by myself, trying to numb that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't cry about it or nothing. I just, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I knew that it fucked me up because I was drinking for a week straight. You remember that?
Yep.
But
I was drinking for a week straight because like like I couldn't believe that after everything that I tried to do for this person and her child that was said. So you know what? But in all honesty, I'm a very forgiving person. Like I let that go. Like after a while, like I let it be. I let it go. I'm like, yo, you know what? People say things when they're mad, but that's how they feel.
hold on.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't change how you feel about me. You know what I mean?
Right. But
However,
oh wait,
however,
she didn't have a
however,
right to do that though.
however, you know what I'm saying? There's a little history behind that because like this was at the time when I got involved with her, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to, and yet I was playing the field like a dumbass, right? And she found out, and like I'm gonna be a man about it. I fucked that shit up myself. You know what I'm saying? I totally fucked that shit up, and just being confused about shit. And this is the reason why like I'm single now because like I don't want to get involved with nobody because like first off I like you know what I'm saying first off I don't like you know what I'm saying I still need to build on myself. You know
Right.
I'm still oh man I'm still in the not in the crossroads but I'm still like you know what I'm saying building up everything because like I see now where my mistakes were at.
That's
You
good.
know
Yeah.
yo, you know what? I talk shit on the show just to talk shit. You
Right.
know what
I
I'm
get
saying? This
that.
this is my outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to relationships, yeah, I talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be listening to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Listen, like probably like 15, 20 minutes ago, and they'll probably be like, wow, this nigga's an asshole.
Right.
You're right, I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you know what I'm saying? Because
On
like, yo, you know what?
purpose. Yes.
Yes,
Right.
yes. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get it.
Like, yo, you know what? I mean, I can be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, without no doubt. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like I know where I went wrong. Like, do I regret, how my last one ended up? Absolutely. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? My other ones I really didn't care about, but this one I actually did. And,
Right.
like I didn't cry about it. Like, see, that's the thing. I didn't cry about it. I didn't do nothing.
You
Is
should
that,
though. You gotta
is that,
release that.
is that what I did though? Is that, you know what I'm saying? I took, you know what I'm saying, Mob Deep's, you know,
Quiet Storm.
song saying, drink
Oh,
away the pain.
right.
And that's what I did, yo. Like
Right, but that never works.
it actually did, but it never did.
No.
Like like like
It's
yo,
temporary.
like yo,
It's
it
a
did, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? But it did, but it didn't, but it
in the
did, but
future,
it didn't.
can you just tell the person that it hurt you? Because what you did really is
Nah.
you
You
were
know what?
hurt and then you hurt yourself instead of
You know what it was, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like my pride wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known
I
that
get
I
that
got hurt.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I
Like yo,
completely get it too.
yo. You know what? My pride would not let you know that your words actually hit me in my soul. You know what I mean? Like my pride won't do that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but if
saying?
you care
So,
and love about someone, then
but
you
yet at
should
the
be
same
that
time,
vulnerable.
but what happened?
If you love and care about someone enough or to the point where whatever, like point is I lost my what did I say, Carl? What did I say?
Well, you
Whoa,
better be
whoa,
careful.
whoa, whoa, whoa! You need to
What did
watch your
I
mouth.
say?
Hey, hey. You know what? I'm about to
I
give out your.
can't.
I'm about to give out your address and social too.
And I need to get a drink, I think, if we're going to continue.
You do that.
You gotta
Okay,
take a
thank
shit.
you.
You gotta go poopy.
No, I gotta pee.
You gotta go poopy.
Yeah,
You gotta poopy.
make sure you mute TG. Make sure you mute
I'll
your
mute.
mic and your cam.
Sure thing.
Yo, she ain't gonna mute her mic. All you're gonna hear is like, "Oh Jesus!" Release this demon.
You want me to grab you a drink, Dubs?
I think that we should take like a 5 minute.
If I turn it off, the live goes off.
Oh
So
damn,
we should just one of us has got to stay on, and
that's how it is now.
yeah, because see the clock, and if I turn it off, I have to hit end stream. So we could just take a quick break by just turning off the cameras and the mics and then coming back.
All right, bet.
All right, turn off your camera and your mic. I'm gonna actually post
All right, and we back live. Hello, is
I'm
anybody out there?
here.
I was about to throw that, the SOS bottle and stuff. But yo, you know what? But yo, you know what? Like back to what I was saying. All right. There's E Dubs, the antagonist, and then I ain't gonna give out my government name, but everyone calls me E. You know what I'm saying? There's E. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
the realist. You know what I'm saying? For here, like I act out because I hold back. E holds back. E Dubs don't. You see what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
yo, like yo, you know what? Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, it's not even your persona, it's your other half. You know, therefore, you know what I'm saying, I'm a real, you know what I'm saying, like my other half is an asshole. You know what I'm saying, like I know, I know for a fact. Hey, and what's my birthday present? My birthday was last Wednesday.
Oh, happy belated.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. You owe me a fucking present. Like
Send the mail. You didn't get it?
if it's that box of shit, like literal dog shit, then I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You need,
man.
what you need to do is put some adobo on that shit. Then I know a Latina sent that shit to me. You know what I mean? Nah, but
Double shit.
adobo shit. Nah, but like like when it comes to relationships, man, like I don't. I'm what I'm saying, I'm usually the quiet one, believe it or not. Like it's not that I'm undecisive. I mean, whatever you want to do, I'm down to do. Like you want to go to the movies, I'm down. Like you want to just lay in bed and do nothing and just watch Netflix all fucking day, I'm down for that
Yeah,
too. You know what I'm
bitch.
saying?
That's my favorite.
Like you want to cuddle, I'm down for that shit too. Like down, I'm down for whatever. I mean, I ain't the bitch here. You know what I'm saying? I do make plans too. Like, yo, you know what? Let's go to the movies. Let's go out to eat.
Well, I mean, we weren't talking about that. We were being specific in terms of like words that are said. But I think my point that I was trying to say before is that once you say something,
You can't take
no
it back.
matter, yeah, you can't take it back. Even if you say you're sorry, it doesn't matter. It was said. But, and not necessarily just you, I just want to put it out there for people that it's okay to have boundaries and it's okay to tell people that that's not okay or
Yo,
that
I've been told I was
that hurt
toxic.
me.
I've been told I was toxic, right? And you know what? They didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you don't know you're a certain way in the moment in time unless, you know what I'm saying, where it comes to that one point where you actually stop and reflect on it and you're like, wow, maybe I was. Like
Right.
like maybe, you know what I'm saying, like that's the reason why, like yo, you know what, I was used to being a dog, like, and because the reason why I was, you know what I'm saying, I was moving the way I was moving is because I knew I could. Like
Right.
I like there's no other explanation to it. It's like I knew I could do it without caring, you know and I did it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, you know what, a lot of people's excuse, a lot of like dudes excuses, like I just want to see if I still have it, you
I
know
mean, that's silly,
and
but yeah, I
and
get what you're saying.
because you know what, the older we get, you know it's like I want to see if I still have it, like, and in doing so, I jam myself up, in doing so, I lost something special. I'm the prime example of that. So seeing if I still have it cost me a lot more. You know,
But
if
you
only
couldn't,
if only, you know I would, you know what I'm saying, if only you know what I'm saying, like you know what, I'm a and I you know what, I'm an extremely prideful person. So if only I would have swallowed my pride making that decision, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
yeah, because I feel that
But
in a
you know what?
situation like that, you just have to, like, at the end of the day, you made a choice. You could have went another way and you chose different.
Yeah, because you know what? I mean, once again, social media, right? Where, oh, you're so cute, this, that, and the third, like, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, but this is the thing.
yo, you know what? I know I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for boosting my ego and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, yo, ego and pride is, what I'm saying? It's good to have an ego, it's good to have pride, but to a certain extent, and like,
Extent, we all
and
have
and
it.
and, and, and like, you know what? And there's such a thin line with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like your ego, like, you know what, your pride will take things over. You know what I'm
It
saying?
could, yes,
Like,
if you give
like
in.
your ego, you know what I'm saying? And you be able to see that's the problem. You don't know when you're giving in. You know what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
do.
Not
When you're
really.
being
You know what I'm saying?
prideful
Not
and you're doing
you know
things
what?
out
What
of pride, you
you
know
know what?
that.
Yo, you know what? But in a way you don't, because you know what? It overtakes you. You know what I'm saying? You become blinded by it.
So
You
you're
understand
saying
what I'm
you're
saying?
not in those moments, you don't recognize that
I
what you're
no, and those
doing.
in those moments back then, I didn't recognize nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Mm,
recognize nothing because you know what? I got so used to following my pride and my ego, right? And act like everything was normal. When I'm looking back at it now, things wasn't normal that way. You know what I
right.
mean? Like yo, you know what? Is yo, you know what? When you're 20s and you're in your 30s, whatever, right? This is why I'm gonna show my age now. When you're in your 20s and 30s, yo, being a bachelor is cool, you know, without a doubt. Like you get to move as you please and whatever. But when you're in your 40s, man, like it's not even called being a bachelor no more. It's called being lonely.
But I don't agree with that
Because
because
you know what I'm saying. Because yo, at the same, you know what I'm saying. Because like there comes a point in time where you know what, yeah, the other side of the bed gets cold. You know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I snore, so I get kicked out the room anyways. So like I'm used to sleeping with myself, right? Like fuck sleep apnea. But like to wake up and not have that person you want there is like, you know what I'm saying? Then you
that's
have
how
your,
you feel though.
yeah, you know what? And
There are
then you have
people
your,
out there that are totally okay with being single. And
yo, you know what?
I completely understand it.
You know what though? You know what I'm saying? But now I'm good being single. I'm good where I'm at right now
Well, you
because you know
just
what?
said you're
I have,
fixing yourself.
yo, you know what? Yo, and I have a lot of work to do.
Right.
Little by little, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on it. Like, yo, you know what? Learning how to swallow my pride. That's one of it. You know what I mean? Because yo, you know what? And I learned a lot working in the Bronx, man, because like there was one time I walked into this bodega, right? I think it was like on 160 something street. And oh, I forgot the name of this block. I think it was more I like to say it's Morris Ave, but it's like behind the stadium, a little bit behind the stadium or whatever. It was between Jerome and Webster. I don't really know the side streets like that. No, Clay Ave, my bad. So I walk into the store, you know, and then like like some dudes is like some skinny dude. It's summertime, right? Some
Mm.
skinny dude in a hoodie and jeans. Like he has his hoodie on and jeans, and it's 95 degrees outside. Just want to, but yo, you know what? In my mind, I'm not correct. I'm not laughing at the idea that this man has on a Nike hoodie and some jeans on and black Air Forces, right? I'm not laughing at that idea, you know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, all right, you know what? My man's holding something, whether it be a knife or a gun. He's holding something. So I bump into him, right? By accident. I looked at him as, yo, my bad, yo. He was like, yo, better be your bad, you bitch ass nigga. I was like, and I turned around, I was like, what? Like, and then he starts continuing running his mouth, right? And then, like, I'm going back and forth, and something told me, yo, so, like the little voice in my head, you know what I'm saying? Probably my guardian angel was like, bro, calm down. Remember, remember where you're at. And just know these niggas don't play fair. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, I just stood quiet. I looked at him. Then I started looking around, right? And I seen a bunch of dudes across the street on the corner. So I'm like, you know what? I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a betting man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's with the, you know what I'm saying, with them 7 cats that's at the corner, you know what I'm saying, shooting a dice game, right?
I mean,
But
even
then
if
like
he wasn't rolling deep,
but then like you know what I'm saying, the man in me was like, yo, E, you could wash this nigga real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's your
strip him up.
fucking ego.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? The pride of me was like, yo, you know what? You could dismantle this dude real quick, right? But then I thought to myself, again, why is he wearing a hoodie and jeans, and his peoples across the streets are just wearing shorts? He's the shooter. That's the reason why he's talking brave. So I was like, yo, you know what? All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? He called me a pussy and bitch, and yo, deep inside, like, you know, my pride, you know what I'm saying, was getting the best of me. You know what I mean? Like, I had the little imp in my ear, you know, talking this. Yeah, you gonna let him talk to you like that, bro? But then, like, you know, the other person in my ear was like, "We're in the Bronx. These niggas don't play fair.
How
They
about
don't,
your
you know, check this out, check this out." And this is where it gets funnier. It was like, they don't like you, bro. They don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think they're gonna like you? You know? And I was like, you know what, man? Just let me, you know what I'm saying? I just came here just to get some my Arizona. I'm about to be out. So like I walked to my work van and he just kept on running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Then he was like, yo, I'll pop your ass right here. And I was like, yo, you got that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got that. I hopped up with my work van, I left. And then like, you know what I'm saying, my temperature started to boil. I'm like, I should go back around the corner and just run this nigga over with this work van like nothing ever happened, like
oh,
it's Grand Theft Auto, right? But then, like, you know, I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, you know what? Being out here is, you know what I'm saying, not only tested my patience, but it made me realize that, you know, like, never mind, you know, I'm out here working. My life is on the line because one false word I say, you know what I'm saying, could lead to me getting, you know what I'm saying, shot, you know? And I ain't come out here to get shot. I came out here to work, you know? So pride, you know what I'm saying? I learned to swallow my pride out there because,
but let's take away the South Bronx completely.
yo, the Bronx in general,
But
never mind,
forget the Bronx.
never
For,
mind yo,
take it out of the
and that's where,
equation
and that's where I learned to swallow my pride. You know what I'm
because
saying? From there, you know what I'm saying? I learned to swallow my pride with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Not social media. You know what I'm saying? Social
no,
media
but
is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
keyboard warriors are that's what it is. You're allowed to be that. But I
Yeah, you
have
know
a
what I'm saying? Social
question
media
for
is what it
you.
is. You know what I'm saying? But what's up?
But my question is that why isn't your voice telling you like I don't know this person, so why am I even going to engage them and what am I going to get out of this?
Why didn't the voice tell me that? My voice
What
tell me that?
what no, I'm
Because
asking
you
you
know what?
why don't you that's why I said remove South Bronx from the equation and we're just talking about a man who looks shady and you obviously knew that and you accidentally bumped into him and
I'm not looking for trouble in no direction. You know,
I
like
get that.
if the
He
dude bumps
says
into me,
shit to
I'll
you
tell him, yo, hey yo, fam, my bad.
and you
You
keep
know,
it moving.
if yeah, you know that's what I do. If he's gonna run his mouth, then I'm gonna let him run his mouth because you know what?
Right.
I don't want to, you know, like I'm not a punk or nothing, but I'm not gonna be throwing hands over some words or whatever. You
Why
know,
would you be a
unless
punk though?
no, I'm just saying in general. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't one to back down. You know what I'm saying? I was always, I was good for it. You know, but nowadays it's like no, you know,
Big C, your mic is like really
unless
loud.
who me,
No, Big C, your mic is loud, louder for
yo,
some reason.
unless it happens to do with my loved ones or my kids. Like for instance, right? If me and Coleone are chilling, whatever, right? And some dude decides to like, lay hands on him,
But
you know,
that's different. That's
that's
it's
see,
like a
that's
self
different. That's
defense
different.
situation.
If you know what, if it came to my parents or my kids, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind catching an assault and battery charge. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that I
And
understand.
any
That's
you know what?
protection.
And yo, you know what? Anybody I love from here on out, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind catching a, you know what I'm saying, assault and battery charge.
Right.
Hell, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, beating someone halfway to death for my, you know what I'm saying, for my loved ones. You know, like beat them to death, beat them back to life, just to do it one more time. You know, like I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, like going that route. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind doing that. You know, so I mean, like other than that, like if it says words, I'm saying words are nothing. I'm saying the words are nothing when someone's insignificant to me. You could say what you want to say. I'm just gonna tell you, hey, you know what though? Keep that same energy. I'll be back. You know, like I
Yeah,
want you to
just like
keep that.
keep
I'm
it.
saying, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Just we're gonna talk about this. Keep that same energy. I'll be back. I'm saying I got things to do, but keep that same energy. You know, and 9 out of 10 times, what I'm saying, people never do anyways. So it's like it's worthless to begin with.
I mean, there comes a point in time where we get to the an age where it's just like
And
it's not
I'm,
worth it to
and you
engage
know
with
what,
people.
and I agree because you know what, like I said, like for instance, if my son was ever jammed up and he's being, what I'm saying, threatened with physical violence, then I'm gonna forget that I'm trying to reform and meet whoever's threatening my son with the same type of violence that he was threatening my son. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to protect my child. And you know what? And when I'm in front of the judge, I'll be like, yeah, I did it. And you know what? For my son, I'll do it again.
I
So you
mean,
can
the
throw me in jail, throw me in jail, lock me up, throw away the key, whatever. You know,
Right. Nah, I
like
understand. I understand that shit completely.
if like you know
it's
what?
family.
Like you know what? Like some dude a couple years back laid a hand, what I'm saying, laid a hand on my father over a parking spot. I ran down the stairs, what I'm saying, and I went put this nigga in a chokehold, right? Yo, Corleone, you remember the chokehold? I used to be like, yo, go
Yep.
to sleep,
Go to
you
sleep.
know, the go to sleep chokehold, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my mom and my dad, what I'm saying, they were screaming and stuff, right? Because what I'm saying, they said I was killing him and stuff, right? Because he was gasping for air and like he was turning like purple and whatever. And I remember talking shit to his ear. I said, what? You can't breathe? I couldn't. I should feel good, but you're not gonna know what it feels like anymore. Till the point he passed out, right? And when he went limp, I just slammed him on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of dropping him, I went boom. And I just, what I'm saying, I told him, don't you ever lay a hand on my father again. And then I ended up getting arrested for that. But you know what? I didn't care because I told Kimberly. You remember Kimberly,
Yeah.
the judge? I was
Yep.
like, yes, Your Honor, I did that, and I'll do it again because those are my parents. You're not gonna, hurt my, lay a hand on my parents and whatever. Like, yo, bro, you know what? I was ready to go to jail for that one. You know,
Yeah.
so like, so
Yeah, let
like,
me tell you something. I done dance with the police many a night, doing shit like that, man. I mean,
but yo, you know what?
if
Nowadays, man,
not for
like,
my family and being police in Hoboken, I'd have been arrested way too many times. They would not have allowed anybody to come pick me up.
but you know what though? At the end of the day, is like,
I haven't even seen my cousins, man.
I see, yo, bro. You know
Who do you
what?
see?
I see, oh, I forgot, yo. Damn, I
Parker
forgot.
Authority.
Yeah.
You see
Now
him
it's
often?
yeah, and he'll be like, "Yo, talk shit now about the Cowboys." I was like, "I can't. I got Dak Prescott on my fantasy league, bro." He was a good move. I was
Oh,
like,
when
yeah,
did you see him last? Because that must have been recently.
yo, early September.
Mm.
Yo, you know what? Even though I'm out there, I'm not out there. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I gotta get down there and I gotta go check him out, bro. It's been a minute. It's been like 19, 18, 19. Well, since my mom, since 2013, I ain't seen any of them.
almost 8 years, bro.
Yeah, man. So I gotta get down there and I gotta see some people, bro. Maybe rub
Yo,
some air while I'm down there.
you know what? You ain't gonna like it.
I know I ain't gonna like it.
You're gonna
It's
go
not
in
my
town.
town no more, yo.
You're gonna go in town and you're gonna be like, so, it's funny as hell, yo, because when the town was like more minorities, right? You know what I mean? Like there was only like one, two, three. There's only like three parks we had, yo. Four.
Right.
Now there's like 11. You
Parks
got parks. You got a
in a
dog
mile
park.
square.
Yo, bro, with on 14th Street, when you go into town on 14th Street from Weehawken, right? You
Uh-huh.
remember in between the Willow Ave and Park Ave,
Oh,
yo?
there's a soccer field there.
There's a soccer field there. You know what I mean? There's besides Pier A, you know what I mean? Remember that little field that you know what I'm saying? We were like, yo, we could play football on it, but they won't let us play football because they were like, it's a soccer field. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, yeah,
We're looking
yeah,
around like, yo, who the fuck plays soccer?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like who the fuck plays soccer, yo? Like, no, man. You know what I'm saying? Like football, like American football, bro. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? There, bro, like there's a lot of parks there now, yo.
They took
And
every fucking lot and turned it into something.
if it was a condos, they turned it into a park because you know what? They didn't want, you know what I'm saying, people complaining. You know, like yo, another thing too, Second Street between the light rail station and Jackson, they made that to a two-way street. They took parking from there, right, and
Oh my god.
threw it on Observer Highway.
Oh my god.
On Newark Ave, yo. Newark Ave is like, you know what I'm saying, a one-way street
The
now.
problem is they want people to pay for their parking. They want people to fucking park in their parking lots.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the problem. And then you know what I mean, like it's $50
Do
for
you know how
street sweeping.
expensive it is to like do monthly or with those places? It's ridiculous.
That's the reason why like I keep my car in the street, yo. Like yo,
They
you know what?
make it harder. They keep making it harder and harder for people to park. Like even residents, because I
Yeah.
heard that like most of the streets even closer to Washington now you have to pay where before you didn't.
Well, I don't pay shit, you know,
I don't mind like
and
parks, but they need to stop building.
they're not
Yeah,
gonna stop building.
they're not gonna stop
Yo,
this.
It's so stupid.
bro. Another thing too, what messes me up is like you go on, you know, like you go on these little these these groups on Facebook, right? And these people, you know what I'm saying, they're making up names for Hoboken. They're like, oh, NoHo. I'm like, where's NoHo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, North
Oh.
Hoboken. I'm like, so we just changing names for things? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
No hope.
it
No
makes
NoHo.
sense.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what, man? Leave your bohemian bullshit, you know what I'm saying, where you got it from, man. Trust from baby motherfuckers, bro.
We always knew where the projects were. We called it that.
No, you know what? You know what, yo, like some person actually got in the group and actually had the nerve to complain about why don't you just move the projects?
What do you
And
mean
I
move the projects to
yeah,
where?
exactly. There's no place to move. Yo, you know
What
what?
are you talking
You
about?
know
Yeah, these
what?
fucking people.
I was like,
Idiots.
I was like, yo, you know what? Her name was Karen when she said that shit. I was like, Karen, how fitting for you to say this shit. I'm like, those
You
projects has
know,
been. I'm like, yo, those projects has been there way before you even came into town. You
way
know,
before you were even born.
you know.
Those projects have been there forever.
I was like, and just for a history lesson, the buildings you live at right now, there used to be a junkyard.
Yep.
Right.
You know, so with that being said, maybe you should have picked a better place to move to. You
Well,
know, I
this
just
is
think
how
that.
they gentrify, right? That's the word.
No, you know how they gentrified Hoboken, they burned everybody out, and we lost, and Corleone and I lost a lot of classmates to the fires. You know what I'm saying? Whether they had to move or they moved up to the sky.
Yep.
You
Wow.
know, a lot of people lost their lives for what Hoboken is today.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people of color lost their lives for what Hoboken is today.
Facts.
You know, and what and yo, you know what? And these sick bastards, right? These sick bastards, right? They know for a fact that the houses, you know what I'm saying, the housing stock is not like Union, like you know what I'm saying, it's not like Union City or West New York. You know what I'm saying? They knew the
No.
housing stock. They knew the housing stock of Hoboken was equivalent to Philly. So like, and it's funny
Right.
because you know what I'm saying, like most of the fires would happen in the wintertime because they knew
Hmm.
that if you know what I'm saying, on a nice windy day, you start a fire or whatever, right? One house catch on fire, the whole
The
block will
whole
burn up.
block catches on
You
fire.
know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They were smart about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm you know what? And I can recall I can recall, you know what I'm saying, as a child being scared
To go
because
to
I'm here.
fucking sleep at night, bro.
Yeah, because you know what?
Because
I'm
when
here.
I
I'm
lived
I'm I'm here thinking that my house is going to burn. You know,
before I moved
the
to the
fear of that shit.
PJs, I lived on second between Bloomfield and Grand. No,
And garden.
Garden. Yeah, between Bloomfield and Garden.
Rashad lived on that block too.
Right, where his family. I lived right next door to them.
Yeah. Then Ivan lived
Butch,
around the corner.
right. Butch lived on the block.
Yeah.
Um, we had it was a legendary block. We had all of us were all there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I was around the
So
corner right there.
yeah.
You know, like um Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan lived on our block too. Mojica lived on our block. You know,
Yeah, we
like
had it was a legendary block. And when I left, before I left, they were the fires were ridiculous, bro.
yo,
Then that's when my mother was like, we got to get the fuck out of here, and we ended up
Mm.
going to the PJs. That didn't help too much, but the
yo,
legend
you,
continues.
you know what, man? Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was the fear of like, going to sleep and then like,
Yeah,
waking up, you know, with your parents, like, you know what I'm saying, and your house is on fire. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's that fear, you know what I mean? Because
That's
like
horrible.
that's
because
how it
like, yo,
was
you know
though.
what? You know what? I remember there was a fire on Willow Ave, yo, and this shit happened in 85,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where it was like a 5-story building went up in flames, yo, and like I think like 7 people died in that fire. You know what I'm saying? Even a baby
Yeah,
died, yo. You know
yep,
what I mean? Like, yo, you know what? There was a point in time where they called Hoboken Arson City from the
yeah. I
70s to the
remember that.
Wow.
from the 70s to, you know what I'm saying, from the
Yeah,
early 70s on. You know, these people that, you know what I'm saying, did that shit, they knew that proximity to New York, you know what I'm saying, we could raise the rent, you
yep.
know. We
They
could, like, you
wanted
know
to
what
get
I'm saying,
everybody to fuck out.
we can get insurance money, raise the rent. You know what I'm saying? Of course it was. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just speak it how it is. You know what I mean? You can say it on
I'm
live,
good.
yo. You know what? It was dumb. You know what I'm saying? It was anybody that wasn't a person of color to Hoboken. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about the
Right.
majority that was there that owned buildings that rented it
Oh,
out.
true,
And
because you
all of a
have
sudden,
Irish too.
that yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what? That thought it was like, you know what I'm saying, some good shit to just, burn these people out.
It's so
You know,
sad.
like, yo, you know what? And that was like the thing. Like, yo, you know what? You knew when there was a fire, right? Because like you were going to school and like you smelled it. You know what I'm saying? The burning wood and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you knew, you know?
You
And it
know
was
what's
like,
crazy
Horrible.
is that when my family moved to Hoboken from Puerto Rico, um, they moved, which was one of the. This is why a lot of the Italians and a lot of the gangsters and mobsters got along with my family, and nobody really fucked with them, was because they were the first Hispanic Puerto Rican family to move right dead in the middle of the Italian side of Hoboken. That's why Uncle Eddie gets along with all the fucking Teamsters and all the fucking gangsters and all that shit. That's why my grandmother was well known by everybody, because when they were all growing up, they all grew up on the Italian side of Hoboken. That's why they they respected them so much, because they didn't take no shit despite all the racism and all that shit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie was a big figure back in the '70s, um, when it came to all that, you know, protesting and all that, you know, showing who you really are and being and staying and all that other shit. They wanted to push them out, but they refused, so they stood and they respected them for that. That's why
yo,
my family was
yo,
so well known in the town.
yo, you know what? My father, my father used to live a 501 when, you know what I'm saying, when the projects was clean.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, once upon a time, like, like public house, you know what I'm saying, the projects was like clean. And then like
Mm-hmm.
the stuff, you know what I'm saying, and then like people started coming back from Vietnam, right?
Mm.
And you know,
Drugs.
and with them they brought, addiction because yo, you know what,
Yeah.
like you're on an opium triangle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like you've seen a lot of shit in your, you know what I'm saying, out there. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm pretty sure that they will take, they were getting high just to forget about the killings and shit.
Yeah.
So that was like, you know what I'm saying, after the Vietnam War and people started coming back, that's when things started like, well, I mean during the 60s, you know what I'm saying, that's when things started taking a turn, period.
Right.
Because like yo, you know what? Um my my dad was visiting my uncle, his brother in North Newark, the day the riots jumped off in Newark, right?
Right.
So like like that's when like Columbus Homes was up, Hayes Homes was up, right? So like my dad was like, oh, I'm going home. Like he was supposed to spend the night, but he was like, I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Something told him to go home, right? So then like, the following day, Newark just erupted in fire, you
Yeah.
know? Yo, you know what? Those riots, you know what I'm saying? Those riots with Detroit that year was legendary because, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever anybody thinks about the summer of '67, those two cities come up,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, for their riots. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, like every other city had their turn, but like those two cities come up. Like, yo, you know what? How like last year, in 2020, when people think about riots or whatever, right? The George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Like, they call it riots, man. I call it uprisings. The George Floyd uprisings, right? The only city you're gonna think about is
There were
Minneapolis.
protests.
Uprising. The protests turned into uprisings because yo, you know what? And rightfully so. Because like, like you
Here,
know what I'm saying?
don't you're going way off topic. I have a question because this has to do with what you're talking about, the project specifically.
Oh
Because
yeah,
the problems are deep rooted, obviously, and they go way back. So my question to you guys is, do you think that if money was actually put into those buildings, things were actually fixed and just things would just be in a better situation because I've been in some
no,
of the apartments.
no,
Would people actually take
no,
care of it?
Nope.
no. You know what? Because like, because you know what? It's generational now. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, you have that
Not at all.
mentality. You have the mentality that you live in a public housing. You know what I'm saying? And you also have that mentality that, you know, well, my father was this way, my grandfather was this way. So, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
a
but if
generational
you
thing now.
see it
It doesn't even
change,
it doesn't even
Let me
matter
tell you
because you know
something.
what?
Let me.
Because you know what? It's like this, right? It's like you know what? Let's just say you move down south, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna conform to their, you know what I'm saying, to the, you know what I'm saying, how they are and whatever. But any little thing that will trigger you will have the Jersey in you come out. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, you could you could take the person out the projects, but you can't take the projects out of them.
to
You know
an
what I'm saying?
extent, yes.
Yo, you know what? It's like it's like, like we're in the jungle and whatever, and I kidnap a lion cub because I find it adorable, right? I'm gonna try to house break this lion. You know what I'm saying? This cub. It grows up, it loves me or whatever, blah 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 blah. But you know what? The minute it gets older, it click. You know what I'm saying? It kicks in
Right,
that it's a lion. You know what I'm saying? You could take the cat out the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out the cat.
right.
So like, it's a generational thing. You know what I'm saying, nowadays?
Correct, but with people specifically and humans, because instinctual for animals is different for us. We have choice.
Yeah, because you know
We
what?
all have this ability to make a choice, and our choices obviously will
Yeah, but
definitely
see,
change
but
whatever
at the
the
same
outcome
time,
is going to be.
like no matter how you, no matter how, it's like, you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know what I'm saying. You're trying to put a dress on a well dressed lie. You know what I'm saying? When the fact that in their mind that I still live in the projects now, that's the naked truth. No matter you know what? You could, you know what I'm saying, you could put a pool in the middle of this, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the projects or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, and like upgraded, like, spend like $5 million upgrading everything. They're gonna find a way to fuck it up because, you know what I'm saying, they want things back
Because
to
we
their
fuck
normal.
shit up. That's it.
what I'm saying? They want
But
things
that
back to their
I don't know.
normalcy, and that's what it is.
I
You know
don't
what I mean?
think
Like
that's generational. I just think that's ignorance. Then that's a
Yeah, and
cycle.
that's.
it's ignorance, but
Let
it's
me tell you something.
generational too.
Let me tell you something.
It's
Look,
generational as well because like
Because wait, because there are people who do get out, and there are people who make their lives better and do better for
yeah,
themselves. They don't
and
stay there forever. And I have
and no,
friends who
and
that's
and
what
and
they did.
and yo, you know what? And that's people that you know what I'm saying that has the drive to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because most, you know what I'm saying, most settled with what it is. You know what I'm saying? Those that settle with what it is have kids that, you know what I'm saying, will have kids that grew up there, you know what I'm saying, that will have kids that would look at it the same way, no matter
Well, because they're
how much.
repeating the cycle.
That's what I'm
I
trying to
got
tell
it.
you.
I
It's
got I got
generational.
something to say, but I'll
It's
just wait.
generational. You
But
know
you
what I
know,
mean?
it's
Like,
the problem with ignorance is lack of education. So the problem is that they're not really educated. That's the only way to cure ignorance.
yeah, but you know what though? Even if they're educated,
No.
right? No,
If
no, no.
you're
I'm
an
saying
educated person
if
and you
if,
guys
if
are,
they are, even if they are, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? You know what? Here's the problem, right? You know what I'm saying? And we can probably take it back to ignorance, right? You know what I'm saying? Most of these people are educated. It's just that they, you know what I'm saying? They're ignorant because they're used to what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you know what? You know what I mean? Like, it's with some people, it's like it's a rite of passage
you're
to be
talking
like,
about dependency. Are
nah.
you talking about people becoming dependent on the system? Because that's what it is. The
Well,
system is
yes, yes,
allowing
yes,
them to
yes,
be there.
yes,
Right. So,
yes.
and I
So,
get that because, and I'll explain,
and
I
and that's
really
when
understand that.
it becomes generational. You understand that now? Like, because
Yes and
like
no,
be-
because
because because it's like, all right, yo, you know what? There's a saying that I used to that, you know, I'm about to make up, right? It's like most of these niggas want to be pimps. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people want to be pimps, but Uncle Sam is really pimping them.
right.
You know, like yo, you know what? Uncle Sam got you dependent on him.
Yeah,
So therefore,
100%. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You think you robbing the system, but you're really getting robbed because like
Well, for a lot of
when
people, I think it's
when
fear.
when some people, so
Because
yo,
you
you know
gotta,
what?
when you gotta leave and be on your own and be responsible for yourself and not rely on anyone, that's scary. So when you're used to things being given to you, that for a lot of people there is an expectation, and I also understand that for some people there's an obligation from family as well. So there's other I understand there's different reasons for people to stay there, but I think if you're an educated person, it's not like that. Because my mom was very dependent on the government, and we were always on food stamps. And she actually, I still
The
remember
funny
when
money
I
with the
was,
staples in it.
yeah, of course, yeah, the color
Yeah,
money, and we would
yeah.
go to the bodega and buy stuff,
Hmm.
and they knew they wouldn't even like make a thing about it, and that would be it.
But
And I also saw how much she depended on it because then when I graduated high school, I was still living with her and I was working at CVS part time. So on my ass at that time, that we're talking 1997, I wasn't making anything. What was it was probably like
five
four or
fifty,
$5 minimum wage at that point.
there was like 550 minimum wage,
And
right?
she got
Like,
pissed at me because I lived under her house and was working, so they were going to give her less food stamps.
Yep.
So it became a thing. And what bothers me is that woman was a hustler. So I don't get that logic because she had it in her to build her own business and do for herself, but she was always dependent. That was something she couldn't stop. So I feel like our generation is the generation X to millennial sort of. There's a cusp. We're the generation that breaks the cycle.
millennials are pussies, yo. I'm sorry.
It depends what year, but yes, they
Yo,
are.
yeah, yeah, yo, you know what?
It's okay,
If
guys.
you
You do bring
if you
something to the table.
if yo, you know what? If yo from 70 to like probably like 85. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's a good cutoff.
We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because anything else, you know what I'm saying, is like,
I give 88.
nah, 85. You know what I'm saying? The only reason, yo, you know what? From 70 to 85, right? You know what I'm saying? First off, you know what I mean? Like, we're the last generation of, you know what I'm saying? We're the last generation of, you know what I'm saying, the old way of thinking, and we're the beginning of that new way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? But we carried a lot of the old school ways with us, like,
Oh, of
to be,
course.
you know what I'm saying, to be tough and all that shit. You know what I mean? Now, this generation now, you know what I'm saying? They're here wanting to cancel everybody and anything. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like, yo,
think
you know
they're
what?
more in tune
Cancel,
emotionally.
cancel culture is you know what I'm saying? Cancel culture is good until it's not good. You know what I'm saying? You want to, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, right? I was watching Bernie Mac, Kings of Comedy the other day, right? And he threw around a lot of usage, like, he's like, oh, them faggot ass kid, you did this faggot ass kid, like, you
Yeah.
already know, you know. I mean, I found, you know what I'm saying, I found it funny, but I'm like, yo, in today's climate, if Bernie Mac was still alive, they'll go try to cancel this motherfucker because
Eddie
of that
Murphy
shit.
did the same
Right?
thing.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? And they'll go try to cancel him. You know what I'm saying? Like all of a
No,
sudden,
and
like
look,
yo,
we're
you know
talking
what?
about things more now than in the past. A
Yeah,
lot
you
of
know what I'm
shit back
saying? Like,
then would not fly today. Of course not,
now,
because it was
which brings
different
me up,
then.
which brings me up to, you know what I'm
Racist
saying?
bastards.
Which brings me up to little what's his name? The baby, whatever rapper name that
The
is.
baby. I can't
The
even believe
baby.
that's a fucking rapper.
Yeah, this little baby, the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we like, you know what I'm saying? Are we ran out of names or something? We
Yes,
can't be original no
apparently.
more. Anyways,
Yeah.
anyways, you know what? So they trying to cancel him for speaking his mind, you know, about, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, like,
About
it was
homosexuality or
yeah, you know what?
but here's the thing with that. It's 2021. We need to accept people. We need to be
I
better
I,
than that.
I, I,
You
I
can't be
totally
throwing
I totally get that. You know what I'm
I'm
saying? But
completely
see,
against anybody you saying ever, ever,
but,
ever
but see,
faggot.
but
I'm
see,
not okay
but
with
see,
that
here's but
ever.
see, but see, like, my thing is this, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to accept it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, now it's like, it's being promoted as an agenda now. You know what I'm saying? They politicize the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the
I'm
same
just
way,
gonna
like,
go away. I'll
yo,
let y'all
yo,
talk.
yo,
I
yo,
need to see the
yo,
lyrics to
but hold up.
understand.
No, no, no. It wasn't no lyrics. It was, he was just speaking, you know what I'm saying, in between songs, in between sets. You know what I mean? He was
Oh,
speaking.
he said something. I have to look this up because I
Yeah,
need to
you know what I mean?
understand context.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know what? He
What's
was
his
like, what
name?
was he?
The baby.
Yeah, it's just one word. The baby. You know what I mean? Like, it's one
Show
word.
your face. You're lying. No, you're not. It's
No,
right
I'm
here.
serious. Yo, you know what? It's not two words. It's the, you know what I'm saying? Capital D-A, then you capitalize the B. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Oh,
space it
damn.
or nothing. You capitalize the B and just spell out baby.
Apparently, Dave Chappelle spoke on it. I'm not gonna go there just yet
Ah,
because
Dave Chappelle, that's
I
my dude. You know
love
what I'm saying? Like,
him. I love him,
but
and I know he's gonna say
of
like
course
some
he is.
legit shit.
Of course he is. You know,
But
but see, but see, now here's the thing, right? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
need to
last
look it
year,
up. Where is it?
like last year, you know what? You know what I'm saying? They made, you know what I'm saying, the Black Lives Matter started as a movement. And then during the George Floyd uprisings, you know what I'm saying, it became a political movement. That's when, you know what I'm saying, I fell out of favor with that shit. You know what I mean? Because like, now you know what I'm saying, now like, you politicize, you know what I'm saying, something got politicized. I'm not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with someone's sexual orientation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? That's what they do, that's what they are, whatever. You know what I mean? But now,
What do
like,
you mean? I don't get it. What do you mean? Like BLM started politicizing in what way?
because yo, you know what? The minute, you know what I'm saying, like, politicians get behind it, you know what I'm saying? I know it's not for that reason. I know it's for you to get some votes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're riding the
Not
coattails up.
necessarily. I mean,
I
certain
mean,
people believe in certain things.
I don't trust politicians at all. what I'm saying?
Like
Because it's a
I
it's a
know for
it's a
sure
you
that
you
they're.
you you know what? It's a double-edged sword. What a you know what I'm saying? What a handle's just twice as sharp as the blade. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't trust nothing they do.
Yeah, but politics has to be involved for change to happen. Things
Yeah, but
happen
see,
via
but,
policy. They don't
but,
happen because
but see now here's the
people want to do
but
the right thing.
yeah, but all right, you know what? So, you know, back to you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna bring up George Floyd one more time. You know what I'm saying? So it took for all of us to watch 8 minutes and 46 seconds of this cop with his knee on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Slowly murders this man for something to happen.
Oh,
Uh,
yes, because it was caught on video. If it wouldn't have been caught on video,
a lot of
that
yo,
wouldn't be the case.
a lot of things was caught on video, yo. Tamir Rice was caught on video. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, Michael Brown and Ferguson was laid out on the ground.
I guess because it
You know,
took that.
yo, you know what? What's his name? I forgot his first name. Castile. You know, my man. You know what I'm saying? My man was just reaching in his pocket, and the cop went and shot him. You know what I'm saying? That was caught on video. So like, it took for that. You know what I'm saying? For that to be the straw that broke the camel's back for these politicians to be like, yo, you know what? We may have a problem. No, motherfucker, there's been a problem. Anyways, you know what? Um, yeah, you know, like everything, you know what I'm saying? Every movement is politicized, man, and I'm not cool with that, yo. Yo, let a movement be a movement. You know, yo, you know what? Look, you know what? Here's the thing, right? You know, yeah, um, how Dave Chappelle called alphabet people, right? I
Yes,
love
the alphabet
that.
people.
He's like, yeah, you know, the alphabet people. You know what I mean? Like,
No kidding.
you know, like, like he talks about them how like they, you know what I'm saying, they wield a lot of power. It's true. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true. Because I was working in Christopher Street, right? I'm gonna give
Oh
you an
no,
example.
you're
I'm,
politicizing. You're going by a situation. Wait, we're talking when we were talking about the baby. I looked up what was said. So, if you don't know, apparently within a performance, and it was live streamed. Um, and he said to the crowd, "If you didn't show up today with HIV/AIDS or any of them,
Bull, all right, never mind. You know what? Yo, you know what?
wait, but
I thought,
listen to this. This is
but yo,
kind of crazy."
but yo, you know what? Now that's some ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? I gotta come out of my face and say, you know what I mean? Like that is some ignorant shit because like, you know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that, you know, like, I'm gonna tell you why it's ignorant because you know what? Because
Wait, so then are people right for canceling him on that, or being pissed at him for that?
yeah, I'll be pissed off, yo. Like, yo,
So,
he lost a lot of money just because of those words.
well, those words were fucked up.
Yeah, you know what? My bad. You know what? I take that back. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
that's not
I
even
don't.
the worst of what he said. I didn't even
Oh
read the
no.
whole
Oh, it
thing.
gets funnier. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you want to hear the whole thing? Okay. So, if you didn't show up today with HIV/AIDS or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up. Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone lighter up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. I
Yes.
I don't
Wait.
care. Like the
That
last
whole.
two don't
Wait.
bother me as
But
much as the first one.
no. The last one was meant for Giant fans.
Yeah.
We can
Okay,
all agree on
well,
that. We can all
and
agree on
that
that.
doesn't
All
have to
right.
be taken literally, so that's fine. But the first one with the fucking HIV and like what? Who says shit like that?
Him, apparently.
That's weird. I can understand the other shit, like the pussy, yeah, smelling like water. But like,
Yo,
yeah.
but you know what though? You know what though? This is
And all the
when
women were lying anyway, so it doesn't matter.
you know what? This is when you know what I'm saying some artists that actually need a good publicist so they can tell you what not to say. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get jammed up. Because you know what? Speaking your mind will cost you millions of dollars. I'm saying? Like, regardless of how fucked up it is, speaking your mind will cost you some money, you know?
Yeah.
Now, you know what? There was one time I was working in Christopher Street, right? During the parade,
Damn
out
it.
of all times, you know what? For some reason, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They always have me work Christopher Street during the fucking parade, bro. And I hated it. You know what I'm saying? Not because of the crowd, it's because you know what? I always got hit on. I hated that shit, you know? So,
Yeah, I had a boss that used to hit on me all the time too.
yeah,
I mean, but that's sexual harassment, period. Like,
Yeah.
no
yeah,
one
but
should do
yo,
that.
yo, yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, see, here's the thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know
But
what?
gay
We're
people
like,
aren't
like,
like
like,
that.
like, uh, not the ones I encountered. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Not, you know what I'm saying? Not in that parade. Not the ones I encountered. You
well,
know
at
what
a
I mean?
parade, that's a little different.
Exactly. So, so I'm standing outside, right? And like watching the parade or whatever, right? Because, well, I had no other choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, right? And I was hit on all day, and not on some like, oh, you're cute. No, like yo, you know what? Like this one dude literally, like, you know what I'm saying, like touched my face, and I grabbed his hand, right? And I'm like, bro, I'll fuck you up. And he's like, oh, you hit me, as a hate crime. Like, you already knew what it was.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you already knew what it was. It's like, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I will beat the sperm out of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever touch my face, B. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here. Like, yo, this dude already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could get away with it.
Yep.
Like, he knew. For him to tell me if I touch him, it's a hate crime.
Yep.
Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. They wield a lot of power, you know? And and you're right. You know what? Not all of them are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? To be honest with you, I'm cool with a lot of people that are, you know what I'm saying, that live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's between them and God at the end of the day. That has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? As long
Right.
as you respect me, I respect you. But when
Okay.
you cross lines like that, you know what I'm saying? And you tell me those words, then you already know, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're looking to get someone in trouble. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If I would have swung on
I
dude,
don't think so. I
just
think it was like a defense move on their end to be like,
yeah, but yo, you know
you
what?
can't hit me. You
But
probably did scare the person.
yo, then you should have never touched my face.
They they were probably flirting. I don't
I
know.
don't care, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know
I
what?
don't give a
Like,
fuck.
If you're
exactly.
at a
You know what I
gay
mean? But,
parade,
but
I get you're working.
yeah,
Yes, if
like,
you're in a uniform working, then
exactly,
obviously they're like sexually harassing you. What can I say? But
exactly. You know
I
what I mean?
don't think you
Like,
should
yo, you know
say
what? That
that
was
because
that
of
was great.
that, it was just wrong on that person to touch you. Personal space is serious,
You know what?
period, for everybody.
And it happened multiple times though. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, and
those, you know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
cool.
And those words of it being a hate crime was tossed around differently. You know what I'm saying? And different motions. So, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm like, yo, you know what? This guy's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have lost my, you know what I'm saying? I actually lost my shit and actually hit dude. You know what I mean?
You
That right
shouldn't
there, you know
hit
what I'm saying?
someone for touching your face.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a reaction though. I mean, yo, listen, you know
You'd
what?
still be in the wrong.
That's, and yo, you know what?
Regardless if
And
if
that
it
would
was
and that
charged
would
as
have
a
been
hate crime, you'd still
it
be
would
in the wrong.
it would get charged as a hate crime regardless. You wanna know why? Because, like, look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing in the away game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the home team, I'm the visiting team.
Actually, it's
You know?
because you reacted that way because someone
Ex-
touched your face.
Yo, and I'll
So
react
they
that
would
way
assume that you're a
and
homophobe.
yo, you know what? And I'll react that way if a straight dude touch my face out of nowhere. You understand what I'm saying?
I
My face, my
understand that,
face is
but
my face is my face. Like, yo, you know what? Growing up the way, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like, yo,
get
you know
that,
what?
but you shouldn't
We,
punch people in the face for
but
touching your face. I
yo, you
would
know what?
confront someone
It's
and
a,
be like,
it's
"What
a
the fuck are you
reaction though. It's a
doing?"
reaction though because yo, my mom used to slap my face. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to slap me all the time, and I hated that shit. And, you know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
And
why
she
would
still
anyone
does
else
that
like
shit.
it?
Exactly.
No one else was like that, but they weren't coming at you like your mom. They were
Yo,
being flirtatious,
but
wrong,
yo,
but
you know what?
Nah, but you
flirtatious.
want to know something?
Yo, you
TD,
know what?
touching a
There's
motherfucker's
a
face is not
yo,
cool.
there's a line
I'm
that you
not saying
cross,
it's
and you know what I'm
cool.
saying? You cross that shit, you know what I mean? Especially to someone that, you know what I'm saying, is well guarded of his personal space. Like, yo, you know what? Yo, I don't care if you touch my face or not, man. Like, I perceive that as a threat, and that's why I grabbed his hand real quick. You know what I mean? I was, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was, do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to stop myself because
Yeah.
you know what? Because yo, you know what? When I grabbed his hand, the first thing in my mind was that I was gonna bring him in and clothesline him, yo.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
But
yo, you
that's
know
the
what?
thing.
That
Give
was
him the
that
rock
was my
bottom.
reaction.
You
Yeah,
went to violence. You would have gone to violence. That's why it would have been a hate
it's
crime.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? And the first thing he
But you
said, you know
don't.
what I'm saying? The first
It's
thing
not
he said is
necessary.
that, oh, you touched me, that's a hate crime.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And yo, you know what? And this was in front of my, you know what I'm saying, my coworker. So I let his hand go, right? And then, like, you know, like he just kept on talking shit. I just had to look the other way, and I started smoking a cigarette real quick. I'm like, yo, you know what? I just lost my temper.
That
You know,
happens with a lot of
like,
people, even
like,
religion.
yo, you know what? But see, here's the thing, though. You know, the fact that you said that, you know what I'm saying, and judging where I'm at,
Excuse me.
and judging, you know what I'm saying, what my reaction would have been, yo, dude is right. You know what I'm saying? The judge would have saw it as a hate crime. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I think you
And
did
another
the
thing,
right thing by
and
not punching him.
another thing too, like, you know, I added strikes against me saying that I'm a straight male, you know what I'm saying, and I'm a minority.
Yep.
So the
Right.
judge, who
Right.
most likely would be, you know what I'm saying, not a person of color, you know what I'm saying, will burn me on this shit.
Right. I get that.
You know, so yo, you know what? There's so much strikes against me just cause, you know what I'm saying, just cause of where I was at, what day it was, the event. You know what I
The
mean?
lottery.
Yeah, you know, like, yo, you know what? That was a Powerball right there. You know, like, and yo, you know what? And I would have lost.
Right.
Yep.
That's why it's good to be able to make quick and good decisions when you need to.
And that's the reason why, like I say, they hold a lot of power in their mouth. And I don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, in no sexual way. Like, their
But
words
you
could be
could say the same for
you
people of color. You could say the same for um, Jewish
you
people. You could say the same. There's a
you
look. There's a lot
you
of hate everywhere.
you you
Unfortunately,
you know what though? You know what though? Like, you know what's funny? And I brought this up, and like I got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of backlash for it, right?
Yeah, you
Where, you
know
know,
something? We broke a record, by the way.
oh
what?
yeah, what's that?
We've been on for 3 hours and 17 minutes. We've
Oh,
never gone over
jeez.
2 hours and some change.
Oh well, you know what?
People
So be
probably
it.
like stopped listening a while ago.
Ah, fuck it, man. We just
Yeah,
having a
but
good
I'll
conversation.
be able to post this on different platforms so they can
Yo,
watch and listen. So
yo,
I know. I'm saying later.
yeah,
But you know what though? Like, yo, you know what? You know what's the funny thing though? And I said this on social media, and it pissed off a lot of people, but I don't care because I'm gonna say it because if we're gonna, you know what I mean, like if we're gonna, like, you know, keep it 100, then let's keep it 100, right?
right.
Everyone talks about, you know what I'm saying, Hitler was like the worst person, you know what I'm saying? He killed off 6 million Jews, gypsies, and
He
some
committed a
other,
lot of genocide. Just put it
yeah,
that way.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yet, you know what I'm saying, we give praise to oh, I forgot his name, yo. This dude, I'm gonna look him up right now because
Please do.
it's 3:30 in the morning, and like I'm like tired. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to and I'll let you look this shit up and then we'll.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta look this man up, yo.
Are you talking about like Robert E. Lee or
Nah. You know what? Um,
He's talking about the dad from Little House on the Prairie.
nah,
what?
yo.
I'm like, what? That's after what's the brain? Oh boy.
What's yo? You know what? His last name is Rhodes, yo. I'm trying. Yo,
Rhodes.
yeah. You know what? His last name is Rhodes. I'm gonna look up like you know what I'm saying who the Rhodes Scholar's name after, and that's the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well,
Who's named after what?
I'm gonna look up. You know what I'm saying? Cecil Rhodes, yo. That's his name. That's his first name. All right, Cecil Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Went to Africa to go mine diamonds, but in return, you know what I'm saying, he committed
Oh,
genocide as well, right? So, but that's never really talked about in history books. You know what I'm saying? How like he murdered millions of he had millions and millions of Africans enslaved and murdered.
nobody talks about Black history.
No, you know what? It's never really talked about. But yet, you know what I'm
Nope.
saying? We're yo, you know what? You know what? You know what I'm saying? We're here talking shit about Hitler. You know what I'm saying? But giving praise to Cecil Rhodes. How does that work?
Right.
You know,
No,
like,
it's very
and that's what,
hypocritical.
and exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Like, we give praise to Columbus, right?
No, I mean less people are now that we understand what happened with the indigenous people and
Yeah, you know, like,
the fact that he was just a douchebag.
and now, yo, you know what? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, and yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still, you know, look at Washington, like, you know, he was like, George Washington, like, he was a great man when that motherfucker owned slaves.
I think we're the only country that glorifies history in schools, and we do not teach real American history.
Because
I can tell you,
American history will be the ugliest thing ever.
right, but it
You know what I mean?
needs to be taught because if not, history repeats itself, which it keeps happening to repeat itself. Same shit keeps happening every fucking like 8 years. It's disgusting. Like we still aren't
so
learning.
maybe we'll break another record in about 8 years.
Yeah, well, we'll
Probably.
see.
Hey, yo,
We'll
you know
see
what?
what's gonna happen, but things are not
Well,
awesome.
you know what? I gotta go home and you know what I'm saying, rub one out. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm just
understand.
playing. I'm
Me
just playing.
too.
Just playing.
Me
Just
too.
Stupid,
playing.
yo. What the fuck?
What would I say? I can't say rub one out. Or do you? Can I say rub one out?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can say
okay.
rub one out. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, technically, yeah, I would be rubbing it out.
all right, DJ.
More so than you guys. You're not really rubbing.
Nah, you know what? I'm beating my shit like it owes me money. You
There you go.
know
You're
what I'm
beating
saying?
it.
And then like you know what I'm saying? If my right hand gets tired, my left hand can get pregnant. It don't matter. You know, sometimes you gotta be
That's safe
ambidextrous.
sex.
All right.
Ambidextrous, you know, like
I
Well,
can't.
all right.
Very
Well,
eventful.
this was a great episode. It went a lot longer, which was cool.
that's what she
And
said.
I'm gonna post it everywhere as soon as I get a chance, which will be probably after this. So, well, this has been another episode of the This May Hurt podcast. Dubs of Dawn, TG Love,
Bye.
Yo, go
shout
Jets,
outs.
baby. Yo, Zach Wilson, he has an arm.
And always keep in mind that at some point
This might hurt.
This might hurt.
we're out.